Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back after the lunch break. You got another great game coming up here. Somebody's stolen my notebook, but I know we've got the New Zealand team up against the Paul Webster New South Wales team. Okay, folks, we're getting our you-know-what together, working out what's what. We've come back well before we were due to come back, so my apologies. Some of you are going to miss the start of the game. And
name's coming.
So Team New Zealand just getting a shot. We're getting the names of the players for you shortly, folks. We were told this game wouldn't be starting for quite a while. We've got a toucher, bit of a runaway, but it's a toucher all the same. New Zealand now holding 2. Now this will test people out. Coming onto this ditch side, as we are here, this will test people out and see how well that holds out in that spot. So, absolutely no challenge at all. I wish I knew the lady's name to give her some credit. And it's a toucher as well. Fantastic bowl. Absolute brilliant bowl. Who was I to think that that was going to be difficult? That's gone real close to the ditch. It's just starting to come back round now. At least it's still useful there. It's inbounds. The boundary peg's only about 1.5 feet inside the ditch on the side of the rink here, folks. So we'll see how close this one gets to the first. This is looking some brilliant bowls here. You can't not clap that. That's a brilliant bowl. I've got to give credit where credit's due, Matt. I need that lady's name straight away.
Elaine, Philippa, Roger and John.
Well, that must have been Philippa. She's just put, yes, watermelon bowls. Have a look at them. So the second for New South Wales be Adam Blue, that had a little support stick.
We only have their first names for New South Wales.
Oh, so Blue's not his Christian, not his surname. I'm glad you said that, because if I can commentate, I'll have a look at this. Michael's, oh. Okay, welcome back, Matty Harris.
Oh, Timmy, I didn't leave. I haven't been on the stream for about an hour.
That's right. I've just started. I'm going for a break now. We're 6 minutes in the game. I need a break.
Working the room. And look, unfortunately, they've gone 15 minutes early, which then hurts our viewership.
Yep, I know.
But look, if you are listening to this back, we were much surprised like you were. We've got Team New Zealand versus Team New South Wales. The good thing is you can watch it back. So I know that you're probably going to go, what, the game started? So I'll put that in the chat on my phone, and then we'll go from there. But Timmy, I missed the chat with the President of Bowls Queensland. I've been chatting to some businesses to try and help generate more corporate funding Because I've heard that people who've come from WA have been out of pocket almost $5,000-6,000
I have no
just to
doubt.
get over here.
Yep, have a look at this. Oh, he's just behind.
But look at the quality of the end.
Yeah.
And this is without
Well,
a...
New South Wales kicked the jack over, which gave New Zealand 2. And then Philippa drew 2 absolute rippers, one behind the jack, one just short. So they're holding 4 at the moment. Oh, sorry, no. They'll be holding 1 in a measure now because... okay. We haven't got surnames for...
No, we haven't, but we'll get there. Well, we actually know it's Paul Webster, but the other 3 we don't have.
Once again, folks, we'll endeavour to keep you updated with the scores for all the other rinks that are taking place at the same time. So in every section, every session that we're doing, so 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, there's 6 rinks being filled up. There's 7 teams in each pool, so a team in each pool gets a bye. So the jack's just in front of the watermelon bowl at the rear. So this is Paul Webster from New South Wales. He's 1 and a measure down. He's indicating he thinks that's going to stay out wide, which it is. Just playing that one with a little bit of weight, trying to see if he can make a difference. So the skipper for New Zealand, John Lavelle. And his has gone in the drink to the side. Just very, very difficult to get the amount of grass you need here for where the jack is. So Paul, who's a lovely bloke, I believe he's the media manager for Deaf Bowls Australia.
Yes, and was also a finalist in numerous championships at nationals. He's very accredited. He had his... The thing is, the hard part, Timmy,
Have a
is
look,
when I'm
Matty.
trying to...
Have a look, Matty. Follow it in. Yep, that's now 2nd and 3rd to New South Wales. So
the
very
hard
good.
part is I'm not sure of what level of hearing any of these players have.
Yep.
Most of them, you got to assume they're fully deaf. So when you're communicating with them and they're looking to the side, they have to see your lips. And it has taken me an extra 10 minutes to try and get names, to try and get bowls. It is what it is.
Oh, wow.
Look at this, viewers.
Oh, did or didn't that work? Oh, he's got 2 out of it. That's brilliant bowling.
Do you want any more chippies? Thank you. I'll steal a couple more. Thank you so much. The hospitality has been brilliant here at Club Mooloolaba.
I can hear you eating. Go like that when you're eating.
There we go. No, yes, I'm not. Sorry, guys, we're just trying to eat some food. And
Eating on the run today, that's for sure.
No, it's Can I ask you?
You can ask.
By Wednesday.
I might not tell you, but you can ask.
By Wednesday, it's just going to be me. Luckily, it's singles.
I'll be on the live chat heckling you though.
No,
Don't worry.
I know you will be. But trying to catch up with all things bowls, it's a 2-person job to do what we're doing here, with, particularly with Deaf Sports Australia. But
I find I'm a little more animated when I have somebody else in the commentary because I'm having a conversation with somebody rather than feeling like I'm talking to a monitor.
Yeah.
So I do find it much more advantageous to have somebody with me. It doesn't matter whether they're experienced or not. Getting amateurs on there has been fantastic, to be honest. And when I say amateurs, people that just haven't done the live streaming before. They open their heart and they tell you so much about what's going on. So really good.
Lovely start there from Robert. He's got the red Turbo Pros. We actually thought, well, I thought we could actually try and bring in a fourth camera over the lunch break, but we had lunch for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, there was.
Tomorrow we'll
Did you
we'll
get
look
10
at doing
minutes? Did you? You did well.
No, I know. But listen, they've come to play. Do we actually know how they went in games 1 and 2? I know New South Wales lost one and won one.
If you look back at the previous page there, New Zealand, I'm pretty sure, won that game, and Rink 9, I'm not sure because that was quite close, that one.
So we will soon
But I don't
find
know
out.
which New Zealand team. So we've got a New Zealand team on now, and we've got a New Zealand team coming up in the next game coming up as well. So game 4 today sees where is it? New Zealand against WA in the next game. So, but we don't know which team was on what rink before. It's the hard part. They aren't putting up New Zealand 1, New Zealand 2, things like that.
We will do our best to do that.
Some of these people may not have done scoreboards or anything in the past. So they're putting up the information sufficient that they know and their team knows which is which.
So we're having a good look here at Adam on the screen at the moment. And I love the facial expressions. As you can see him, he just looks like he's arms folded, ready to go. He's using a Turbo Pro.
He's going to have a big smile on his face in a second, Matty. About now, I reckon he'll have a smile on his face.
So I believe
his teammates certainly do.
If you can pop this in the chat, Team New Zealand have no stickers. Can you just write that down in the chat box? I can do it on my phone. And New South Wales have got blue stickers. So I've done that in the previous game. I know that you're drawing your attention to operating the cameras. I don't think the cursor's in the chat, mate. It's all good. And look, we will talk out openly at the moment between Tim and myself because we're on a big learning curve ourselves. Even though we're the ultimate professionals, it's all about supporting each other. And
New South Wales have blue?
Yes, but there's no stickers from New Zealand, just so we can find out who's where. So currently at the moment, New South Wales are holding 2 shots. And we spoke about Philippa Strong having a great start to the previous end. Guess where she's finished going back towards the clubhouse? Sadly, she's a couple of metres off where she needed to be. But that's the irony of what we've watched. This is game 3 and it's happening. They're everyone's finding it more challenging with the exception of the last end of that match. Yep. That was extremely close. New South Wales.
That was extremely close, that one.
Western Australia came back after Victoria got away.
Yes.
It came down to the last bowl. So we are watching. Now, the funny thing about Roger Strong is that Roger has got the Storm emblem, and he's a Kiwi.
The Storm as in Melbourne Storm?
Melbourne Storm, in his purple Dynamics.
So he's a Kiwi playing for New South Wales?
No, Kiwi, playing for Kiwi.
Is it?
Roger Strong. Oh. No, that's Brian. So the gentleman on the mat right now.
Oh, this is Roger.
Roger has got purple bowls with the Storm emblem.
Yeah, well.
So across the Tasman, he's not a warrior. He loves the Storm. Great view here. So far it looks like 1 and a look. I would say from what we can see with the depth perception, I would say it's 2 to New South Wales at the moment. And hopefully this is a sign of things to come on Wednesday. Even though we're not playing New Zealand. We're playing. That hand is drawing heaps, isn't it? The hand away from us.
Don't be scared. I was throwing them out there yesterday going, we'll just see how I look for weight. And would you believe it turned back in anyway. So, and it didn't matter whether it was 6 foot long or 6 foot short or jack high. It was turning a mile.
I just think it's amazing that we've got Team New Zealand here in the Deaf Sports Australia Games, like an Oceania Championship.
Yep.
But we're in our infancy. You build this. And as you were having a chat to the president from Bowls Queensland, what was his name, Tim?
Brian Marshall.
Look, I apologise for any Queenslanders who might be watching. I'm not from Queensland. I'm from New South Wales, loud and proud. But I don't know the organisation as much as I know Bowls Australia and Bowls New South Wales. But he was obviously speaking praises of YouTube Live Sports.
Just
for
the Deaf Bowls
broadcasting the
event.
event.
Yeah.
The Deaf Bowls.
It's
Regardless
the
of who's
good part about
broadcasting,
it, yeah.
it's
He's happy to see that there's getting coverage and they're getting some exposure. Here's a ripper.
but it's our pleasure.
It's just a bit long.
It's our pleasure. And the connections we're making are lifelong. We're looking at 17 minutes already. And as we mentioned before, between 9 to 10 minutes per end. Although last match, much to the frustrations of the Western Australians, one of the players went and had a nature break, but she was gone for 5 minutes. So it actually stopped them coming back with the time that they needed. Not ideal, but you never know. She might have had a little medical episode herself to try and... We don't know what's happening for our players. As we look at John Lavelle, he's got the dynamics and they are blue. So it's team dynamic with one set of Optimas. So it's an aero-based New Zealand team. John Lavelle trying to make a difference. He is 2 down. He needs a
Tricky
clear
getting
run.
around that last bowl.
And that was a good bad bowl there from Paul, Mr. Webster.
Yep.
It tackled him. And look, that...
There is another way in if Paul was brave enough. He's 1 down. So...
I believe New South Wales are holding 2.
Well, his teammates just told him he's down 1, so...
Well...
You might know more than the third that's standing at the head.
Well,
look
at the imagery. Which shot is closer? Is the purple bowl on the left
I can only go by what the big fella Paul up there said.
Look, I don't doubt them.
We'll see. Yep.
Wow.
Yep, it's quite deceiving, isn't it? So those two must be the shot, and that must be just that bit further behind.
So, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, I normally broadcast almost indoors, so I have to solely rely on my cameras. If I had a camera above, I would. Okay, Kiwis.
Yeah, it would have been good to have a camera directly above, the old Jack High style with the circle superimposed on the screen.
But that's with the producer, an audio, 3 cameramen.
Yeah.
That's just...
Not people like me. Terry Turner. Oh, great to see you all back on board, mate. Hope everything's going well. Hope the recovery's going well.
Yeah, Terry, Team Scotland getting ready for Glasgow, but you're watching the Sunshine Coast, the 2026 Australian Deaf Game Lawn Bowls, live streaming here. Timmy and Maddie, no other deaf sports are being broadcast. Hopefully we can change that with having conversations with the Deaf Sport Australia community. No doubt they'll probably love what we do, as we do love what we do. And you're watching the Australian Deaf Game Fours Championships, New South Wales taking on the Kiwis.
What's the temperature like in Scotland at the moment, Terry, as we see a toucher for the very first bowl coming down? Nice one there from Elaine. And I'll readjust the camera. I imagine Scotland even will be getting warmer, probably close to beating us for temperature at the moment, John.
I have just ripped out a page for Tim.
Oh, I don't know.
And he has
I'm going to give you a clip over the ears in a minute.
Spat the dummy. But every time he disappeared with the scoreboard, I didn't have the players' names. So, listen, this is the way we're doing it for game 3.
This is the point the Bane Black on me, isn't it?
This is game 3.
You could have... Yeah, off you go. Now, can you do me a favour? Can you write the team on top of the scoreboard?
Yes.
And then ends and then team at the bottom? Because then when I look past after that, it'll be... Or do you want me to go do it?
No. Because people want to hear chicken legs on the broadcast.
I don't know if they do.
They're gonna have to deal with me Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh yeah, all right.
And that's why I ripped out a page in your book, because I didn't know the players' names. All right, well, just turn me down and I'll be back in a sec. Good morning, Terry. So sorry. I thought that might get you going a little. They might just have the team number rather than their name.
They write the states. I don't know. You can't help some people, Terry. Watermelon bowl's just pulling up a bit short there that time. Now this is the man I called Adam Blue. mainly because Matt wrote down Adam and blue XGs. I've seen a couple of people with these little support sticks just to help with the balance on delivery, and I like the idea of it. Once again, it gets people into bowls that may not have been able to play otherwise if they didn't have those. Philip will be changing hands now, yep. Skipper's definitely indicating a change of hand would be handy. She's looking close. Both skippers giving it a clap on the leg. Yep, she got the shot out of that one. So New South Wales, Adam will be following it down. Oh, only up to 22 degrees in Scotland today. Oh, I thought with that stinking hot weather I'd been hearing about, you'd be getting bigger numbers than that. It's getting close to slap bang in the middle of winter in Brisbane, Terry. And I'll tell you now, I don't even need to look at the thermometer. I'm guessing it's at least 22. A little bit of a cool breeze around today, though. And it's enough of a breeze that the bowlers might just notice it. Yep, 2 to New Zealand with that bowl sitting behind, and that's in a real good catching spot. So very handy to have the shot bowl just a little short and the nearest back bowl on the same side, always going to make that a good catcher.
Okay, time to do something different for Tim. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Around the Grounds Sports live from Youtubelivesports. Now we got the music, mate. No, you can hear the music, can't you?
Oh, I'm just doing my.
You can hear my music, right?
Yeah.
All right, round the grounds.
I'm trying to drown it out with my music.
Western Australia 0. We got Queensland 3-0 over one end. Rink 10, New Zealand 4, beating Queensland 2 on two ends. Rink 11, Queensland 3, Victoria 0 on 1. Rink 12, Victoria 3, Western Australia 0 on 2. And Rink 13, we have Team Victoria 4, ACT 2 after two ends. And the breeze is howling towards the clubhouse.
Those trees in the background were the first thing I noticed the other day. That's
I can't
the best
feel it
gauge.
here.
No.
Right there, it's howling through. So if you're finding teams a bit short going the direction we're going now, it's because it's a huge breeze. And guess what? Mr. Chalky's getting a workout going this way. The Jack's moving all over the place.
He has. So New Zealand holding 2.
Terry obviously doesn't like sleeping. It's 20 to 5.
I know, 20 to 5, and he's up already.
It's summer over there, and it's 22 degrees in Scotland.
I just said that. Yeah, I reckon we'd be pretty close to 22 here, easy.
What colour's the sky? Is there any other shade in Scotland than grey?
No, they get sunny days.
They do.
I've watched the golf over there at St Andrews. They get sunny days.
So I have ruined Tim's book. However, he's got the player names.
I've got sticky tape, mate. If you can't fix it with sticky tape, it's not worth fixing.
Well, I'm hoping that you don't keep this as a compilation of your diary. And it looks like the whole thing's written in here.
There's games going back.
Oh, my God.
Ballarat.
I have. Oh, my
Mount
God.
Gambier Road.
Okay, I've really...
That is my Bible.
I may have to pay for some therapy for Timmy.
It's another good bowl.
I'm so sorry. Oh, my God.
John Lavell's just drawn a third there.
I really shouldn't have ripped the page out.
It's all good, mate. Your tournament, your notes.
But I want you back. Oh, you poor fella.
Okay, come on.
He's
Paul.
got the XGs. Paul Webster, Webby, drops it, lands it.
And New Zealand will still have one. I'll tell you, that's quite fortunate too, because skipper John Lavelle, he put that blue bowl there with his very last bowl before that came down. So
you've got better eyes than me, mate, because I would, for the life of me, put a tape on that.
I know, there's still bowls to come.
But he's got the magic fingers. Now, you don't want to do the magic fingers too long.
No, he thinks we're down.
There you go.
He thinks they're down.
What do you think we're down? We're going for New South Wales, aren't we?
It was my pronunciation. So Paul's picked up shot there, but just because the opposition third tells their skip you're down, I've learnt you do not necessarily
Well, you got to trust him. He's your teammate.
yeah. But let's face it,
You
I
know.
would want now if I'm
Okay, so if you're Webby, will you play this as if you're down?
if I'm Paul Webster, I will
you
wait
play-
till my third gives me a answer because and he's very quickly sit that bowl for 2. Actually, sit that bowl and you might have 3 because the red bowl behind's a New South Wales bowl as well.
He does not want any piece of the jack because he's
No,
got a
Too
couple
many
of catches
purples
waiting.
there. Yeah. Sit that bowl. I'm guessing the red might be third. That's so I can see a blue sticker on that red bowl. So
Look, Webby plays this with a bit of confidence. He's a
Right.
lovely young fella.
I think that red bowl's a sticker. Who's got the red bowl?
No, that is New South Wales.
Yep, good.
We've got the Turbo Pro.
It's interesting the way the stickers. He just done a do-si-do around the outside.
So
Now they're going to do a double check, and now they're going to measure it. That's why. If it was that obvious, that's why. I always wait.
how good is it being a broadcaster and watching that? It's supposed to improve your game, Timmy, but your last time on the live stream, it didn't show any evidence of that, apparently, according to Kathy. You just dropped your lollies, apparently, on the live stream. You obviously got the jitters, mate. Stage fright, mate.
No, I just didn't play well, and I think the whole.
That was in by at least an inch.
Yeah,
to 2.
it was.
That was well in.
So both of them judged that well.
But from our naked eye, we're on the side. We're not over the top. All right, remember, change your camera first and then change the score, as I always say. But we've got a bit of a shout-out to Club Mooloolaba. And thank you to Deaf Sports Australia. You guys have done amazing. And go onto the website on both those organisations. And, of course, thank you to Deaf Bowls Australia. We first introduced myself to you at Club Charlestown, and that's the reason why we're here. And, of course, Bowlers Paradise. Our lovely poster, if you throw that up, that actually is the caricature of the Bowlers Paradise little dude. And that was me just pressing an AI, and about half an hour later, we get that. All right, Timmy. Look at me, Timmy. Are you tired, mate? Because you've been away from home since Friday.
Yeah, no, I had a day off yesterday, so I had jobs to do and things. But it was a day off from sitting here for 8-9 hours. So
And look, we are on a bench seat. There's no back to it. And Timmy's got a towel there down, so no doubt I need a chiropractor after this.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
It's doing my hernia the world of good sitting on this, I tell you.
As most people would know, I haven't been on the stream for at least half an hour to an hour. I'm back on it. But just looking around the grounds, I will go around the grounds very shortly again, and I will play my music without you interrupting this time. You were trying to do the but YouTube might get us, for copyright, because people can clearly hear that from you.
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
If I do karaoke, I don't get busted for copyright because it sounds nothing like what it's supposed to
Can you
sound
make a sound
like.
of any instrument and people would know the instrument? Is that drums? Is that drums or something? What's that?
I don't know, whatever they use on the Wild World of
Can
Sports
you do a
music.
recorder or a trumpet or a...
I can do a trumpet, but we're not doing that live on YouTube, I tell you.
Okay. I try and do a fairly good saxophone, but I won't even try it. Yeah. I've just got to adjust the headset. You wouldn't want to use it after I'm finished with it, though. All right, so who we got? He's got a flower pot hat on. I like the bucket hat, Mr. New South Welshman. And I like that is Robert. He's got the Turbo Pros.
I like the big Merv moustache.
Okay, so here is Elaine.
This will be Philippa. No? Who's Elaine? Oh, Elaine's second bowl.
of 2
My
attempts.
apologies.
Now, 2 of these players, I believe John Lavelle and it could be Elaine, are from Christchurch. And I was hoping the other players were from Whakatane, but they weren't from Whakatane.
Oh.
I love saying that word because you can get away
getting
without
that impression.
swearing.
Is that just down the road from Waikakamukau?
I think it's maybe around the corner from Madonna Can't Sing.
Ah. Oh, no. If we start talking about Rubbish Binny and how he was left out by selectors last night.
How good. The reason I actually got into commentary were 2 people. Daryl Eastlegs. Huge.
By jeez, by golly, by jingoes, if it's sports you want, it's sports you're going to get.
Oh, have I got Billy Birmingham next to me? Because I'm another tragic of Billy Birmingham.
No, Matthew, no, you don't.
Kathy, get back on the stream, please.
It's a marvellous bowl, that. Marvellous. Wait till it's wait. Everybody's heard me whenever I have had a live stream where I've been able to commentate. The score is chew after chew.
I heard you the other day, and actually, to your credit, I thought it was Richie. A very close resemblance to Tony Gregg.
Oh,
Thanks, Bull. Most of them are dead.
don't get me talking about that
What's happened to
Pakistani
Bill
marquee.
Laurie? Bill Laurie, he's the only one that's, I think, still alive.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maxie's gone. Richie's gone to the Wild Water Sports heaven. As has my favourite commentator, because he's a Bear supporter, Mike Gibson.
Oh,
Gibbo, he used to be on Wild Water Sports. I tell you who's
Pierce
still alive.
off, Jack Gibbs on.
Yeah, is the male model of Mudgee, Ken Sutcliffe.
Kenny Sutcliffe.
I'll show you a photo that I got with him last year. He was at Balmoral.
Hope he wasn't modelling his budgie smugglers when you got the photo.
Geez, he's handsome. The male model.
Good looking
of
rooster.
Mudgee. Now I've got all these new broadcasters.
Philippa. Now they've got these new ones they call chicken legs and silly things like that.
Yes. Tell me, is it going back towards the club that people are finding it difficult? Because once again, the head is a little bit sparser and a bit spaced out.
And if you look at the other rinks, it's exactly the same, and they're all heading back in the same direction. So
nothing to do with the Green and Club Mooloolaba.
I got a funny feeling it's just. Well, then again, then we see a bowl come like that. Absolute ripper from Brian.
He's got the green machines going very well. I don't know if he's a Raiders supporter. We won't hold that against him for years, the old Ricky Stewart lover. But here comes Mr. Melbourne Storm, Robert Strong, with his dynamic purple bowls. He's on the forehand. He's approaching, looking at trying to build the head for the skippers because, as we've said before, it's the leads that determine who win the game. And the front end and the back end determined by how much. Here he comes. Is he trying at least...
Yeah, he set out the New South Wales bowl behind, so...
Well, I reckon that's at least maybe third shot. They were down 4 before that, till that shot.
Yep.
That was brought in from Roger.
The players have just indicated only 1 at the moment after that bowl just rested the New South Wales bowl out. It'll be interesting to see.
We'll see if it was 1 or 2. Because
I think that's second.
Yep.
Let's just push that through.
Well, look at Mr. Consistency here.
Yeah,
Roger just got to keep off that front
straightener.
one. Well, that has definitely meant that they're only 1 down now. I would believe that watermelon bowl, which is an Optima from Philippa Strong.
So you got a couple of options here.
You can see him using his bowls cloth.
Just looking to rest that through. Interesting.
See, Tim, I'm finding this interesting. If I was a third playing deaf bowls, I would be standing with my skipper. They're allowed to in the laws of Bowls Australia.
Okay.
Just so there's none of this communication that's needed. You can see it.
Yep.
And then you can have those conversations.
Depends to the health and fitness of some people whether they can do that extra walking because it gets a bit like 2 and walk. Have a look at this. He's not far off. Bang on to his previous bowl. So New Zealand probably got 2 seconds now.
Yep. I reckon, Roger may have spoken to Craig Bellamy, the coach of the Melbourne Storm, to try and bring it. And so the thing is,
look at it.
If I was John, I would stay at the head
until Paul's bowled.
But because there's a time limit, they might be trying to be respectful of let's just get this game through within a positive presence. And you can see him running down now because he needs to be behind there when Matt's ready to bowl. That the etiquette of the game is for because it's not John's head, he needs to get out of there. So I would have stayed there and waited rather than try and run the 100-metre sprint like Gowk out. But here he comes. Paul Webster, bringing his blue-green, how's that, blue-green algae, his XGs.
He mightn't be too upset with that behind. It has stayed up.
Well, we look at the point of play.
Let's see what.
There are only 2 shots in it. Single.
What's John Lavelle? He's going backhand, and he looked like he was going to put a bit of weight on this, but I think he's just gone that narrow. It's not going to.
And this is the 4th.
I think I wouldn't mind betting next bowl he's going to have a bit of a go at that.
This is the 4th end. We've got 4 ends up already, so we need to just bring that back.
I'm just so clever. I just got ahead, and I'm not going to change it now with 2 bowls to go.
I know you won't, deliberately, just because I asked you to. But that's okay. So let's have a look at the state of play at the head.
All right. Yeah. Looking at options, he wants another one in the head because if John Lavelle gets rid of their shot bowl,
he could sit and stay for 3.
I've got a funny feeling the Kiwis are going to have 3. So He wants another one in the head, but not right beside the current
Great
shot
camera
bowl.
work, Timmy Wrightson. Great camera work.
I don't think it's going to get there again. They're all
That's a
struggling a little bit
shame.
coming in this direction. Yep. He's saying, get rid of that bowl. You pick your weight. Well, that's what I'll be saying. You pick your weight. You've got to get rid of that bowl.
But the problem is, the chances are he could slice a jack, and this could
There's
go anywhere. So let's see what happens.
Awful lot of bowls behind the jack. As we see it come down.
Not going to get back with that.
No, he's not. So it's another one to New South Wales. They'll take the one and run.
I'm going for a score check. I'll see you in a tick.
Well, I can do it for you, if you like.
Oh, of course. Now, have you noticed how I've worked your system here?
I like it.
We've got ends down here, so you can just call that and squirt out the scores and give me a new one.
Beautiful.
So, Timmy, you go and
Stay tuned.
get all that done. And well done, everyone. Yeah. Oh, Boss War Eagle's here.
Oh, hey.
G'day, boss. Love to hear some good news from you. What a great community we have. Timmy, go and get these scores, my friend.
Tell him I said good day.
I know you're trying to get out of this seat without falling over. Trust me, viewers, we're not crammed in like sardines, but we feel like it. Oh, there we go, viewers. We're now controlling back of all of the systems that I'm... Now, Timmy sets up his system just a little bit different to me, but we're working really, really well. And I'm really going to try and work on seeing the facial expressions of these players, viewers. It means that I'm going to be turning cameras and doing all sorts of things, but let's just see how we go. Great start there from Robert. This is Elaine Taylor. She's got the dynamic purple bowls. I'll try and look at how she feels things are going. Not much blank poker face. She's staring that as she's just trying to get in the head. Good look at Robert with his bowling arm. Oh, he just, you could pick perhaps lip reading what he said about that bowl. And look, he wasn't happy with it, but he's bowled an absolute belter. Oh, he's hard to please. Here's a good look at Elaine. Nice and low for the spring chicken representing New Zealand. He's having a good look. And why wouldn't she? Mr. Chalky, well done. And that's why I think Robert might have been a little cranky with himself, but he's still got two. All right. Next person on the mat is Adam. Sorry, I don't have their surnames at the moment. He's puzzled look, thinking about where it's going. Going behind the head. Remember, when they're going this way, they're going into the wind. So you'd imagine that the players would fall short of the head. This is Philippa Strong. She's using a watermelon type Optima. More of a bit of a fixed stance. There she goes. She's having a little look. And John Lavelle's just got that hands with the fingers splayed, just trying to ask the bowl to slow down. Second attempt of two. Adam is on the mat. Good correction. And in he comes. Sit that. And he has. Might have created three out of that. Well done.
Sticky date. So the new scores and the ends.
Timmy's just taken my playlist away, and he's gone to actually speak to someone who's going to do a bit of signing for our deaf players, hearing impaired players, because without a signer, we actually can't communicate with them as in verbally, so they use a bit of signing to help. Good bowl there from Team New Zealand. They were down a couple, and he has drawn the shot. Well done, Mr. Strong. Third playing extremely well, helping out his skipper. Keep the pressure on. Very hard to track. Our third bowler, he jumps off the mat, and it is still 1 to Team NZ. Mr. Robert Strong. Got the Melbourne Storm bowls. Well, as they change over with the skippers, it's Team NZ. Getting it done at the moment over New South Wales with a 3-2 on 4. Extremely close. And after this end by the skippers, we will give you an around the grounds update. Alrighty. Thought that's why you took my players' names. I ripped it out for a reason. Well done, Timmy. We've got the surnames now. All right. Okay, so we've got Paul Webster ready to launch. Can't see a lot of emotion behind that beard. Coming in just to try and sit that New Zealand bowl out. If he sits that out, they'll create a multiple. What if John Lavelle's got something to say about it, he'll get another one in the head. Pretty good track. It may get down. Robert Strong is asking for it. So if that's me, I go straight at those 2 bowls and I take them out. However, he's going to try and gently lay up again. No, let's see how he goes. The easier shot is to just go whack. But let's see how he goes. He's got a better line. He wants a piece of the jack. Is it going to get down? Viewers, ladies and gentlemen, New South Wales need you. Oh, what a shame. Well, that's if you're a New South Welshman, but if you're a Queenslander, all right. Well, there's an opportunity now for New Zealand to add another one, to go 4 up here. Look at this. He's just got to beat his last. Is it going to get back? He's trying. I don't think so. It'd be interesting to see what the count is. It's definitely 2. And I would say it is 2. And I'll swap places with Timmy in a moment. And let's just change the score. It is 2 shots to New Zealand. They go to a 5-2 lead on 5.
Around the grounds.
Around the grounds. Here we go. Western Australia, Queensland. Rink 9, we've got Queensland up 5-2 on N3. Rink 10, New Zealand 7, Queensland 2 on 4. Rink 11, Queensland 6, Victoria getting ready to do a nudie on 4, they're on 0. Rink 12, Victoria 3, Western Australia 2 on 4. And the final rink, because we've only got 6 matches with 1 bye, is Team Victoria 8, ACT 4 on 4. So that's it from around the grounds.
Okay, folks, while we've got a chance, I just want to say a big hello to John Semple. He's obviously cheering on Paul Webster. Great to see. Thank you very much. Lockyer. That's right. Now, Boss War Eagles joined the house. Good on you, boss. Great to hear from you, mate. Katie Stone. She's got Webby's youngest daughter and nephews sitting with her watching the game. This is exactly why we got into live streaming, folks. I know people have heard it 100 times before. It's exactly why.
What a bowl. Let's just quickly to interrupt.
Oh,
Elaine
it was.
nailed it. Keep going, my friend.
So, yeah, great to see you people have joined into the live chat. I hope more people get involved. It's quite simple, folks. And you get to interact with us. I will be walking past Paul Webster in a moment, and I will tell him, just to add a bit of pressure to him too, that his youngest daughters and his nephews are sitting there with him.
Well, Paul was on a number
Katie.
of our streams from Club Charlestown, and they loved it.
Yep.
And they just said so entertaining. They loved all the little animations. So we've only got Mr. Chalky today, but as we develop, there'll be a lot more. There's Mr. Tapey. We've got Mr. Bessie. I will, but
put them on if you want.
I just don't manage to take the green screen off. That's the one thing I've got to do while I'm doing it live.
Yep.
So it's just not going to look fabulous, but we'll get there.
As we see another really good bowl come down from Elaine.
They've had a good battle up front.
Weight's been really good.
We've only got them for an hour and a half, and we get to see them. But what a great spread of seeing people on the live stream. Everyone's becoming TV stars.
Well, just to update everybody too, we didn't have the surnames before, but leading, so this is Paul Webster's just bowled at, Robert Fredericks has just bowled his bowl. So the lead for New South Wales is Robert Fredericks. The second is Adam Hughes. Third is Brian Lockyer. And the one that we did know was Paul Webster because Webster was the name on the team list. So unfortunately, folks, all we were originally given was the names of the skippers, and even some of those changed. We've now married them up through the help of Kathy Brooks to the states that they're playing with. And as we go through each game, we'll update people with regards to who's playing in what positions. So thank you for bearing with us there.
And Paul, you can see that he's really up against it, where he's now forgotten where he's standing, but he's now moved out of the way. But that's pretty standard. And we've got our second. This is Adam, Mr. Hughesy Hughes. And his bowl's coming into viewpoint now.
He's the man that just helped me with all the surnames. With the help of the Auslan crew, another big thank you to more volunteers that are here.
And that's the
There's
thing you
Auslan
need to
people all over the
to
Sunshine
realise,
Coast.
Tim, if you can't communicate to these players without an Auslan signer because they've all got their hearing aids out. And it's a great education.
Oh, you'd be surprised how much my sign language has improved, mate.
Well, but they're also
hours, let me tell you.
But they're also lip reading, Tim.
Yep.
So imagine how they went during COVID. They had to have masks. More challenges.
Would have been a horrible
horrendous
situation.
And horrendous isolation. Above more than the normal.
Yep.
Well, here we go, viewers. We've got another good look at Adam. He's on the map for New South Wales. He's got the Blues on, taking on Team Kiwi. The Kiwis, and he's just jumped out of shot now. Hence the reason I'm trying to adjust my cameras to try and get the emotion of the players. And he's just a little bit runny. Doesn't get that one back. Good to see our official photographers here from the Deaf Sports Games. Capturing all the action. She won't want to leave after joining us. Well done. This is Robert Strong. He's been playing really well for Team New Zealand. They're very animated. They're walking forward. They're up and about. They're trying to feel the whole rhythm of the body coming through. Hence the reason why they're causing a nightmare for me to keep them. Because our cameras are fixed. I actually can't move them side to side. I can only zoom in and out. Moving them side to side just doesn't happen easily. So I'm having a bit of a play around it, just trying to capture the emotion and a little bit longer of the player on the mat. And we can sort of see what's going on, and boom, out of the picture straight away because he's moved 2 metres to his right just to watch his bowl come through. And yeah, so let's. So far it looks like Team NZ with 2 bowls with the shot. just needed to get around that bowl of Brian Lockyer. Now playing on the forehand, Brian will jump to our left, his right. Really trying to get a good viewpoint to see if his bowl is going to clear the red bowl of his teammates, Robert Fredericks. And what a great bowl here, ladies and gentlemen. Boom, what a shot. Well done. And bringing in some sound effects. The Kiwi's not happy. Well, it is one shot to the New South Wales foursome. We've got a lot of social bowls behind us, being played here at Club Mooloolaba. And welcome to all of you. Yes, John, what a bowl. We haven't got the options for replays at the moment, and that'll happen with in due course. And a rare mistake here from John Lavelle. He's been pretty consistent. Scoreboard pressure, you can practice all you like, but if you were to sort of try and mimic, practice the pressure, you only get it through game sense. So Paul Webster, first of his two, really a chance to try and bring the scoreboard back. He's asking it to get down. He's not far off here. I'm not too sure what he's worried about. Landing, planting, two shots. What a great shot. Skipper Paul Webster. Well done. Okay. Skipper John Lavelle thinking he might go a bit quick right through the middle. And he's decided that he wants to send it some. Here it comes. He needs some good fortune. Promotion, double hit. Ooh. So, no change. New South Wales holding two with 35 minutes left on the timing clock, with New Zealand up 5 shots to 2. We know from our nationals at Charlestown that Paul Webster is a very good draw bowler. Unfortunately for them, not able to add to the count, but what an end. We have got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. New Zealand 5, New South Wales 4 on 6. If you are around in the Sunny Coast area, come on down to Club Mooloolaba over the next 4 days. And if you want to find out all things around about the sports that are going on, have a look at the website for Deaf Sports Australia. Thanks again to Bowlers Paradise. You've done an amazing job. This is the schedule of roughly what we've got going on. And so we're all the way through to here till Thursday, and then there is a presentation and different championships for you. You are watching the Sunny Coast 2026 Australian Deaf Games here, and that is the draw. So we've got one more game. As you can see, they've brought the rounds earlier than what I was told. And it looks like round 4 will begin at 2:45, with tomorrow's broadcast from 2 games before lunch and 2 afterwards with the finals. So there you go. Elaine just wanting that to ease. Now, I'm really hesitant to show a close-up of Robert Fredericks because he's a gentleman that is really animated with his thought of how things go. Seems like a colourful character. And a good correction. So, skipper John Lavelle from New Zealand. Okay, so he's from Birrong. There we go. Thank you. Birrong strong. This is Elaine Taylor. Well done. What a great correction. So it's time for the seconds. The bowler lane. What has Adam Hughes got in stall? Hughes is using an XG, a blue XG. And he's got the stick there to help with his balance. He wouldn't be happy with that one. He's got another one to correct. This is Philippa Strong. Leaving that one just a little short. Adam Hughesy. A little bit too weighty. Matt just signifying or signalling to Adam, just take your time. Here she comes, Philippa, with her final bowl of 2 attempts. Well, Team New Zealand, 1 and a look for 2. It's over to Brian Lockyer to see what he can orchestrate. Not far away. He played an absolute bomb last stand, and he's done the same. Ladies and gentlemen. What a great bowl. All right, what can Robert Strong, who's got the purple dynamics with the Melbourne Storm logo, do? He's in the area. Is it going to get down? It's got to drop. Wow. Very close. From the look of things, I think it's an up and down. I imagine New South Wales are probably still holding. Magic fingers. This is Mr. Lockyer's second attempt of 2. Can he perform with great muscle memory? He is not far off again. The old 1-2 punch. That is brilliant bowling by the third from New South Wales. Incredible bowling. Really decided to step up and go, catch us if you can. New Zealand have to find some of that All Black energy. They are still ahead by the narrowest of margins of 1 shot on 6 ends. He's not far away here. Robert just got to get down, and it's a game of inches. He obviously tried to play a positive bowl and definitely was not going to be short. And great competition. Well done. I'm just looking at the communication between Brian and Paul, the lead, the skip and the third from New South Wales, and they're really looking at reading lips on the communication of what shot to play, how to play it. We know that New South Wales won the last end, and so it is Mr. Birong's Paul Webster. Here he goes. Sorry, viewers, I thought I had that camera on. I would say New Zealand could be 3 down. Very close for the third. It's definitely 2. He needs a bit of good fortune, and I don't think he's going to get enough of anything. Thought he might have got a fortunate push on that watermelon bowl. Brian Lockout is saying to Paul he just needs to arrive on the purple bowl of Elaine Taylor and sit it through. And if he does, he'll create 4 shots. He is not far away. Has he sent it? Well, he just hasn't given it enough in the running. Easy to do. So, what can John Lavelle do? The thought process of John, I think he could be a little bit quick. I don't know if it's going to get down enough. It's trying. What a great effort. And that is definitely, what a save. What a bowl from the New Zealand skipper. But he, not enough. Was enough to cut down another 2 and took the measure out, but we are all even on 7 ends with 26 minutes to play. All viewers stand by. We've got a cracking game here. And they are bowling very, very well. And great to see our viewers coming through.
You can tell, Katie, that Paul knows that the family's watching.
Yes. Katie, there you go. You would have heard that from Timmy. And, yeah, good to see so many more people involved in various things. And, yes, Kathy, look, I've been broadcasting and commentating for 30 years. I have actually done greyhound commentary, and I really do enjoy calling all different sports, and you will get a bit of a different energy from me. Sometimes it's very low-key in the morning, and then I get a little bit excited, and you may need to turn the volume down on your TV. But it's great to see our photographers here and the whole embracing of this wonderful opportunity to broadcast the best of Deaf Sports Australia. And thank you very much to Club Mooloolaba. Of course, Bowlers Paradise doing a great job. This is the schedule of events. I know you can't see it, but if you get a screenshot, you can. And obviously we're here at the home of Club Mooloolaba, and this is our draw. So we've got one more match, and the next live stream game will be between Adam Bailey and Harry Hughes. So it'll be New Zealand versus WA. So let's get back to the action.
I believe the WA team that won both their morning games are up against the Victorian team with Prue in it. The Victorian team with Prue had lost 2 games. They've had a team shuffle around. Mum's got involved, and they've had a team shuffle. Now the Victorian team that's on 2 losses is now ahead of the West Australian team that's had 2 wins.
You know, the innovation of, say, Platinum Pendant in New South Wales, just for the New South Wales watchers here, because around the world, they're actually allowed in their competition now. You can make 1 change.
During the game?
During the game.
Oh, okay.
But it must be spot for spot. You can't take your lead out and put them third and put your third into skip. It has to be like for likeness. So normally those shifts have happened, skip to third to skip. There hasn't been a lead that's come in generally. So
no, they were allowed to change. They checked with Michael. They're allowed to change. In between games, they're allowed to change positions in any way they wanted. So the skip is now second. The second's gone to third. And the third's gone up to skip, and they seem to be getting better results, better communication. And the WA team would have known they're up against the Vics that hadn't won. So, yeah.
Well, this is Hughesy. doesn't like it. He's turned his back on it straight away. And look, viewers, you can see why he's done that. But I think you've still always got to watch your bowl.
Yep.
It then helps with the process. Have a look at this
Golden
technician.
rule.
She's using the watermelon Optima. Philippa Strong. No doubt, I think it might be her husband, Roger, with the same surname, but you never know. You'd never assume anything. But look, something about coming back towards the clubhouse, this end in particular, except for one bowl, all players would not be happy with of their standard here at a Deaf Sports National Championship. And I can tell you, he's almost throwing the baby out with the bathwater there, Adam Hughes. He's actually...
He's sore from doing all the sign language to me, trying to spell out people's surnames like Fredericks, Hughes, Lockyer, and Webster. He's tired from all the signing.
How did you go with that?
Really good. Really good. It's great when there's an Auslan volunteer here. There's a couple of them that are doing a fantastic job.
How many people are here at the club? The club's heaving.
Yeah, it is.
Come on down.
There is plenty.
Lots of social bowls and...
The good thing is too, every round, so if we want to call this round 3 for the day, there's 2 teams that have buys. So there's more people in the background watching. There's another 8 people in the background watching. I can officially inform those who are used to hearing me a live stream that the first bottle of Milo from behind the bar is nearly gone, and I've only been here since Friday.
And if it's coming from a wholesaler, it'll probably be a 1 kilo bottle of Milo.
May well be.
Well, look, I can tell you, Elaine Taylor being very consistent, just getting the win over Robert Fredericks at the moment, if you're looking at the game of play. But I can tell you it's a great battle between Roger Strong and Brian Lockyer, the battle of the thirds. This is a good look at Brian. He's using a green bowl. I don't know exactly the brand. I think it could have been XG, but just all depends on...
It does look like an XG.
It all depends on the grip or the non-grip. But you know what? Commentators curse.
And
has he done enough to roll it in? And he has. One shot. You can see by the rolling there, ladies and gentlemen, if you've checked our well, we wouldn't actually have seen it. I think the green speed's still around about 16. You reckon it's any quicker, Tim? 16, 17?
It could be, yeah, it could be 17.
We'll pop that in this chat now because we did put it in earlier today. We've had 2 streams, so if you do want to check all the action from previous matches, just put in Deaf Bowls or Bowls Action into your search engine in YouTube Live Sports, and it'll bring up all of our playlists, all the way from Charlestown National Championships last year to what we did on Friday in the Queensland Singles Championships and all the other ones. So that's generally how we operate here on our free-to-air YouTube channel. Just so you know, viewers, we do not make any money from YouTube. Any money that does come in through your subscription of buying membership to this subscription goes straight back directly via Happy into upgrading, like our tablecloths have been given it to us, or our hats, and all those types of things.
Just so people know too, the subscribing on YouTube Live Sports costs nothing. If you want to be a member, you get access to a few extra videos that the Happy's put on, I think.
Yes, you do.
So subscribing costs nothing, and you don't have to subscribe. I don't think you have to subscribe to get into the chat. Just going to check that, Kath.
No, you don't. And if you want to remove all ads, you have to join YouTube.
Oh, yes, okay, yep.
So it's a bit like anything. You want to have a clearer stream with no ads, you got to pay for it.
Yep.
And it's a monthly subscription. And clearly those revenue will go to YouTube.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to only 19 minutes left. So I would imagine at the conclusion of this game, they may get 2 more ends in. I would think they would, but it just all depends on how quickly they move through. New South Wales currently holding 1 shot. They are 1 up with Paul Webster coming into the head. He needs to reach that purple bowl, and he has just missed with the weight.
Would you like that for when you do round the grounds? Yes, thanks, Kathy. If you want to forward that, that's fantastic. The updated scores banner, that's excellent. Thank you.
Look at her. How good.
I know. Champion.
All right, here we go.
Actually, I can just send it, Kathy, if you like.
Oh, He has tried to promote his own, and guess what? He has got the shot. Wow. That was a bit of good management there. That's the good fortune. Was it planned? No, he was trying to draw the shot, but he got second prize. He hit his own and promoted the shot bowl. Now, this is not a replay. This is what they're currently seeing.
So what score do we get there?
It is a 1 to Team New Zealand. So they were 1 down with the final bowl to come.
Skipper's just calling up Elaine. Wants to bring the mat up a little bit.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are 6-5 on 8.
With 17 minutes to go.
I might go and go around the grounds. And
We
I'll
can
come
do
back.
it from here.
You reckon you can see it?
Yep.
Okay.
On rink 9, folks, Queensland is
Hold
now...
on, here we go. We're going to... we haven't got the tab yet, but we'll go to the music first.
Just to let you know, folks, for a round of the grounds, on rink 9, Queensland now has a 7-5 lead over WA. New Zealand has stretched their lead out. They're now 10-4 up over Queensland. On rink 11,
We're just doing around the grounds.
we have a score of Queensland 10, Victoria 5 on rink 11. Rink 12 is...
I thought we should walk over, Timmy.
Rink 12 looks like it's 8-5 in the way of Victoria over WA. And the very last one, that's the Victoria game, Victoria and ACT. And that one looks like it's...
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 56-year-old eyes here.
14-5 Victoria over ACT. So Victoria winning 1, 2 rinks and Victoria down on 1 rink at the moment. So they're looking pretty strong overall.
All righty.
Three cameras.
We've just got a couple of people very interested in, a young fellow interested in the live stream, so Timmy's just taking him through a bit of an apprentice. Well, good start there from our leads, both Elaine and Robert, building a good head there for the next bowlers to come through. Now we've got the chance for Philippa Strong using the watermelon bowls, and she's trying to build on what has been set through. And she's on the forehand, and she'll be looking for a correction on that. Consistency's been the key here for the coverage of the Australian Deaf Sports Lawn Bowl Championships here in the fours. We will be bringing to you the singles on Wednesday and Thursday, and unfortunately Timmy will be heading back to Brisbane Vegas to do some more things, but you'll still have me and we'll do our best. So number 2, Philippa, trying to sort of capture her emotion. She's sort of got a look of, have I done better? Have I enjoyed myself? And away we go. Are we putting on? No?
Oh, hello.
Who have we got here, Timmy?
Philip.
Philip. Now, Philip, when we're on TV land, the only way we can hear us is by talking. All right? Take a seat. Come on. Come and join us. We're going to find out a bit about you, but we're also going to obviously talk about what we're seeing. So this is the screen that we're looking at the moment, which is live.
Mm-hmm.
That's YouTube, which is a 10-second delay. So in case you swear, we can stop it going to air. No, we can't. And this is all our scoreboard and how we operate the cameras. And I bet you watching at home thought there was 15 people doing this. There's just one of us. So, Philip, why are you here?
My dad's volunteering over there, so we decided to come visit him.
Terrific. Have you played lawn bowls yourself?
No, never.
How old are you?
11.
So viewers, we've got 11-year-old on the live stream. Do you live in the local area?
I live down in Pimpama.
And so, Pimpana. Is it? So that's Pimpama. Is that how
Yeah,
you say it? So that's still on the sunny coast, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's more in the hinterland, isn't it?
Gold Coast.
Is it the Gold Coast?
Yeah.
Well, you can tell I'm from New South Wales. Anyway, but we've got to focus our attention on the bowls. But where do you go to school?
King's Christian College.
Grid. And what year are you in? You in year 5?
6.
Year 6. So you're going to the big school next year.
Yeah.
And you're currently on school holidays.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if you know much about how we play, but each bowler in 4s gets 2 turns. And at the moment, we've got a score line of New Zealand 6, New South Wales 5. Now, obviously coming down to watch, it was your dad, right, volunteering?
Yeah.
What's your favourite sport? Don't say lawn bowls. What's your favourite sport you like to play?
Basketball.
Oh, if you said rugby league, I was going to talk about the rugby league, but I won't because I'm a New South Welshman and we know that Queensland are winning at the moment. Do you follow the league at all?
Yeah, I watch it with my dad for fun.
Well, I'm glad you watch it for fun because the 2 broadcasters here, we love New South Wales, and that's because where we're from, right? But yeah, what other things you like to do? Do you like to read? Do you like to do maths? Do you fish?
Maths.
Yeah. What else do you do in your recreation besides playing basketball? Do you like sleeping?
Video games.
Well, guess what? Now we've just had a toucher, and we bring out a character named Mr. Chalky. You see him?
Yeah.
And he'll go toucher, and that's all the chalk. So at the moment, that was our 3rd for New South Wales, and he has now got his bowl closest to what's called the jack. Sound
jack.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. And they're high-fiving each other because at the moment it's a 1-point ball game. Now, can you see that clock up the other end?
Yeah.
What does that say?
11.
So it's 11 minutes to go. So what generally happens there is that then we have to finish in 1.5 hours. So this is our 3rd 1.5 hour match. We've got one more game after this, and we'll have a change around again. But we've got people from all over the country, and in fact, we've got Oceania, which is New Zealand. So it's pretty cool,
Yeah.
huh? Well, look, you're going to be able to tell your friends that you were a commentator on the TV rink.
Yeah.
How cool is that, huh? You know, you look like you're almost a pilot or a helicopter pilot with headphones like that. But I'm glad you're coming here. Look, we'll keep you on until the final couple of bowls. Now, what I need to do is I then need to change the camera. So if I press on that, it brings up the image, and that is the skipper, and his name is Paul Webster. And he's trying to work out which is the best shot for him to play. If we go up this end, we then get people, and if they stand in the road of the camera, we can't see anything. So with a bit of luck, they don't do that. So at the moment, there, do you see that blue sticker around that bowl? That's New South Wales. The New Zealanders don't have any stickers. So his job is to try and get that bowl closest to that jack, which he's put it somewhere else. So, and we know that Paul Webster, he's actually got some people watching him. Katie Stone and his children are watching him on the TV at home, and they're giving him lots of encouragement as well. So this is the skipper from John Lavelle, and we are going to go and see where he's going to go. Now, see how we can't see it?
Yeah.
So that's okay. It just means that we can't describe what's happened. And I do believe the skipper just sat that bowl through. So what I may have to do is I may have to change the camera so we can at least see what happens if John gets in the road. But here he comes. This is the final bowl. Paul Webster wants to try and come through and sit that bowl. Is he going to get back down? He's just a little bit quick.
Unlucky.
He was unlucky. And so they hold up that finger.
Yeah.
So that means New Zealand. Oh, no. They get another shot. They are 2 shots ahead with 1 end to play. So we now need to change the camera. So,
Looks like your team's losing.
did you just say that out aloud? He just said New South Wales are losing. We are getting beaten. He's 11-year-old in year 5. Does he want it? Year 6? Does he want to get to year 7? I think no. Better be careful. All right. Well, as long as it's not Queensland beating us.
Up the Maroons.
Up the Maroons. Timmy, Can you get security in here, please? Hey, look, it's all about fun in the sun and
Yeah.
having a good time, so it's bloody brilliant.
My brother was born deaf as well, so that's very
Okay, so there you go. So now we didn't know that question, did we?
Yeah.
Can you tell us your brother's name?
Peyton.
But how do you, what's it, Peter?
Peyton.
Oh, Patina. What nationality?
Peyton.
Oh, Peyton.
Yeah.
What nationality is that? Are your parents Aussie, or is there a little bit of...
Mixed. My dad's Irish and my mum's Malaysian.
I was going to say Malaysia. And as Timmy will tell you, Malaysia are one of the best in the world at lawn bowls. And how old's your brother?
He's 9.
Okay, so was he born deaf?
Yeah, he was born deaf.
So do you know any signing in
Yeah.
Auslan?
My mum does Auslan classes and I just learned from her.
Well, Mum and son, we are looking for Auslan interpreters to be on our stream, and we'll have one camera for you to sign.
They will do that.
We're going to do that. So it's wonderful to be a part of the Deaf Sports Australia community.
Yeah.
And you know what? Deaf Sports Australia do a number of sports, but this is the only one live stream. So we're looking to train people up. So when they play basketball or netball, we might have to get you commentating. And Mum doing the signing, hey? And we'll get your
Yeah.
brother on, because he
Yeah.
no doubt will be playing in these sports.
Yeah.
And we might even get a camera on Dad helping out with different things.
Yeah.
Well, look, viewers, we have got 2 shots. They've got one end to play with 6 minutes. And at the moment, we look here. Actually, look here. New Zealand are holding 2 very good shots at the moment. So we're going to change the camera, and I use a mouse. No doubt you know computers, right? Okay. So we have a look at this, and then we try and zoom in on this face just to have a look to see how she's going, and then we change it over. Now, you thought there was another cameraman operating that. That's just me pressing buttons. We're a one-person show. We're the producers, we're the filmers, we're the audio, we're the commentators, all of that, and we're here to support Deaf Bowls Australia. So here we go. This is Adam. And he's trying to get his bowl nice and close, but he's shaking his head.
Yeah.
And you can see that it's sort of hasn't gone where he'd like it. All right, you're going to have to make a call now. Do you think New Zealand are going to win this end, or New South Wales?
Since there's like 5 minutes left and they're up 2, I think New Zealand will probably win.
I know. I don't want that to be the case. I've got my fingers and my toes crossed. Hello, Deaf Sports Australia. We are broadcasting bowls, and next 2 years' time, we want to be in New Zealand with YouTube Live Sports broadcasting all the bowls. That would be really nice. And here we go. We've got my 11-year-old commentator doing a wonderful job. Okay. All right. Now, we also try and change how we say things. New South Wales aren't losing. They're just coming second.
Yeah.
No. We're not in primary school. Do your school give out 4th place ribbons?
No.
Good. Should be giving out 4th place. It's about having a go and participating, which is great. But we're here to celebrate the winners. No, I'm only stirring you. It's about having a go and being a part of community. So far, that purple bowl is leading for New South Wales. I actually say for New Zealand. Begins with an N, but it ends in a Z. That was an extremely good bowl. So currently, New Zealand are holding 2. So if we take our picture to here, this gentleman's name is Brian. His name is Brian Lockyer, and he's got the green bowl. Now he's going to try and help get another one close. What do you reckon? You have a look to see. It's on its way. Do you reckon it's going to finish there? Well, we can't see. Can you say get out of the road, John? John, get out of the road.
Oh, it's close.
Look. Oh!
It nearly hit it.
Let's see that. It would have been nice if we could have seen it.
Yeah.
They're both getting a bit excited, the skippers. And the reason why they're getting in the road is because they're getting excited. The players know not to stand there, but because
Yeah.
it's so close, you know when you get a little bit nervous, you forget lots of things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if Mum's got you in a hurry and you go, oh, I forgot my lunch.
Yeah.
Mum, where's my lunch? I forgot it.
That's happened so many times.
Not a bad effort.
Oh, it's close.
Okay, so now
3 minutes left.
3 minutes. It's when the bell goes. It's the last end they've got to play. Now, How good are you at correcting things? If you do something and you practice, do you normally get better at it?
Yeah.
Like your free throws or your 3-pointers or your
Yeah.
dribbling? Well, here we go. Brian has a chance to correct on what he did. He's trying to come down now. It's just got to get in here. It's got to run a little bit. He's not far away, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. He just didn't do it hard enough.
A bit more power would have been perfect.
I know. Now, did anyone in your family play bowls?
No.
Well, I reckon we're going to have to get you into bowls with your brother. And imagine you guys being able to play together. Of course you can. What's the age difference? You're, 3 years difference, isn't it?
2 years.
2 years, okay. What things have you found, because your brother was born deaf, you'd be probably easy communicating with him. Are there any things that you find difficult? Like you can't shout at him because he can't hear you. So what do you do to bring his attention? You normally try and give him a hand gesture, or do you punch him in the arm? What do you do?
I usually try like wave in his face to get his attention or tap him on the shoulder.
Okay, and how good is he with lip reading?
He doesn't do lip reading. He just does Auslan.
Okay, so as he gets older,
Yeah.
he's going to have to learn how to do it. How's his speech?
Um,
Because he was born deaf, right? So he
Yeah.
can't actually hear how he speaks.
Yeah.
And when we come here to these Deaf Bowls Championships viewers and to my co-commentator, people sound a bit different. There are a lot of bowlers here who have developed their deafness as well as
Yeah.
in throughout their going. Here we go. Now, Paul Webster has just taken a bowl and gone smash. Have you played 10-pin bowling?
yeah.
You know, you got to go for
yeah.
the skittles. Well, that's what he was trying to do. So the rules around this sport is if that jack goes really far away, it's got to be replaced in a spot. Now, there's a T on. You see these markings on the ground?
Yeah.
There's a black T. That's where it goes if it goes out of bounds. Now, see these yellow pegs?
Yeah.
That's the boundary peg. We have 4 metres to play our sport in, and that's how we've got 8 games played on one. Imagine trying to do this in soccer. You probably couldn't do it.
Impossible.
Well, what about basketball? All right, so let's see. Paul's getting ready to rip in. Here he goes. It's coming. It's closer. He's got to hit it. Here we go, and he's
So close.
just missed it.
The curve was
Oh.
too strong.
They have actually allowed one end. They're going to get it in. They have just got 3 to New Zealand. Oh, here we go. It should be 10-5. 3. Yeah, it's 10-5. So we've got one more end to play. So what I've got to do now is I've got to change my camera
Yeah.
so they can see it. So we've got 3 cameras. See how the camera's mounted here?
Yeah.
The other camera's at the other ends. If the ground's not level, Tim has to adjust all the legs. He has to connect all the blue cables, and it comes to our computer. Can you tell the viewers what the computer is cased in? What is it? What's this here? What is this?
It's like
An esky.
Yeah.
That was made by our founder, Boyd Dumbrell. He's a truck driver, and he made all this.
Wow.
How good. Now, that siren was to say no more, but guess what? They've got to play because they got the jack down before the end of play. So now they've got to play another 9 minutes and finish this game. So we've got a score of 10-5. To win, well, how many points or shots do New South Wales need? 10 minus 5 is?
5.
So they need.
6 shots.
So guess who's put their first one there? New South Wales. They need 6. They need 5 more. Do you reckon they can do it?
No.
What's the maximum they can get? 4 times 2 is?
8.
They can get 8. It has happened, but it very rarely happens. I reckon we're going to get a New South Wales miracle. Here we go. Fingers and toes crossed, everybody. Oh, wow. Bit hard to get 6 when
Yeah.
someone bowls it like that. What a bowl by Elaine Taylor.
Unless he smashes it.
Well, he smashes it, but the problem is if he smashes it, he has to try and make sure he's got the next 6 closest. The only thing that will work for them is if
Whoa, close.
Wow.
Oh,
Now that is the way you want to start. Wow.
they might actually win.
This is why this sport's so cool. So imagine the buzzer goes and you've got to hit the free throw to tie the game. How would you go? Would you nail it, you reckon?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to ask John to move, mate. He keeps sticking away.
All right. He's just... Now, they're all getting a bit excited. Guess what? It's up to Adam. Adam hasn't been able to get it too close, and
Oh,
he's normally been a little bit fast.
is he New South Wales or New Zealand?
He's New South Wales. Oh,
Oh, it's too far.
just too fast. He just needs to go a little bit easier. So here we go. We've got Philippa Strong. She's getting ready to go, and she's putting her effort down. But I'm glad that we can show you all the things that are happening here today because it's really good fun.
It's a
And
good
I
experience.
Well, it is an experience. And what else have you been doing on your school holidays?
Um,
Just hanging out?
I went to a resort for 3 days
Where
last
did you
week.
go? Where did you go to?
Um,
Were you in this state? Were you in Queensland?
yeah, I was in Queensland, but I can't remember the place.
Okay. Was it north or south of you?
I think it was a bit north.
Port Douglas, Cairns, maybe? New
It
South?
wasn't too far. It's like a 20-minute drive from where I was.
Oh, okay. All righty. Well, look, at the moment,
Oh, it's close.
New Zealand have got second shot, and they've got to stop New South Wales getting at least 5 shots. And I can tell you at the moment, it's getting extremely tough. Oh, you like this commentator. They're liking you. Did you see that? I like this commentator. Hey, Timmy, I think you've been replaced out of a job. We've got the crew loving him.
You are?
Wow. Look at this bowl. Wow. Oh. Now, that was Roger Strong.
On New Zealand.
Yeah, no, I think I've been calling Roger Robert, but I apologise, Roger, if you watch it back, because if people, when they watch it on YouTube, they have the subtitles.
Yeah.
And so the family that from Roger are thinking he's calling him Robert. Sorry, Robert, but again with an R. But he's got Melbourne Storm bowls, and he's a Kiwi. Hey?
He's betraying his own country.
Yes, now, this is not a bad effort, and that is the shot to New South Wales. Somehow New South Wales have to get 5 shots.
It's going to be close.
It's going to be close. So let's have a look. We'll get the camera. We've got a look at Roger. He's getting ready to send it down. And guess who's in the road again? He gets a bit excited. Hey, Tim. Oh, we won't worry about it. You can't worry about it
Yeah.
because they get up, they get a bit excited. So, what Brian needs to do, he needs to do exactly what he's just done before. What? Hang on, you got some gifts.
Oh, thank you.
What, a key ring when he starts driving? Or that's for his house key.
Your mum's been over there on the phone watching you live on TV.
How cool. He's just got a car smelly thing and a key ring. Thank you, YouTube Live Sports.
Thank you, YouTube.
Of course, hey? So, well done. They're doing well, and I'm just trying to signal to them. Good job. They're just letting the players know that they've done very well on the live stream. Because they can't hear us, we try and obviously do that, and well done. But what do you love about your brother?
I love that he's so enthusiastic.
Good.
Whenever he has fun, he's always excited. He shows that he loves what he likes doing.
Oh, how good. Brilliant. And no doubt you're a big older brother, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Listen, great to have you here. And you're obviously liking this experience.
Yeah.
What a great effort from the skipper from New Zealand. Now, Paul Webster, who's got the beard, he plays in a New South Wales called Birrarong. He's actually trying to work out, how am I going to get 5? Now, they're going to have to try and move the jack. That's what that little yellow thing is called. So he's going to have to play a bowl where he touches the jack and moves it. This is for the championship rounds. They've still got another one this afternoon and another 3 tomorrow. And then after lunch, we have the final round and then the finals. So I'm hoping you might be around next. And you're never too young to play bowls. And I reckon if you could help your brother, he can play any of the deaf sports.
Yeah.
But if he wants to get on TV, he needs to play bowls.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. Paul Webster. No doubt the thirds are
Yeah.
getting excited as well. He might get out of the road. He's just trying to come through here if he can or promote this bowl.
Oh, it's not.
And it's a fair effort. Now there needs to be a miracle in Club Mooloolaba. Here he goes. This is our skipper from New Zealand. And it looked like it'll be a famous victory for New Zealand with one bowl to come. Where is Paul? I should say John Lavelle going to finish.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I think New South Wales are holding one, but it's going to be irrelevant. There is one to come. Now, the thing is, it could be based on advantages and shots and so forth. Is this your brother?
Yeah.
Cool. Brilliant. Well, look, we are going to say farewell in a moment, but we're
Yeah.
going to keep the live stream going. Paul Webster, final bowl of this wonderful match. And just trying to reach.
Oh, unlucky.
And very good effort. We play a bit of music. And we say, ladies and gentlemen, viewers, it was a one shot to New South Wales, but they've just fallen 4 shots shy of the victory. But they played well.
Yeah.
So we are going to have a short break. And our live action will be coming. We're here. And can you let us know, where are we?
Sunshine Coast.
And what's happening at the Sunshine Coast?
Australia Deaf Games.
And we're live streaming here
At Lawn Bowls.
at Club Mooloolaba. Tell us who you are.
Philip Hannon.
And Matty Harris saying farewell.
Farewell.
And we will see you again in about 15 minutes.
See you again.
Good job.
Okay, folks, once again, they've raced into it. New Zealand and WA. Game 2 for the afternoon session. It will be the last session for today. My mate, Matty Harris, he's disappeared. So I've just been trying to get names of players. Very difficult to communicate with people, especially whilst they're trying to play bowls. Not wanting to upset them while they're playing. So my apologies. As Matt said, it's pretty tricky to do on your own at times, especially when your communication is at a... I'm not a great communicator yet. I'm learning the ropes on how to get better in communicating with people with hearing impairments. We're seeing a great bowl coming down now. I've got the names of the WA players. I haven't got the names of... So this will be Andrew McLean. His weight's looking really good, whether it cuts away too much. He's hung in there really well. It's about time he came back.
Oh. Stuck in the cubicle.
Oh, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Yeah, we need the Kiwis. I'll just while I've got everybody listening at the moment, we've got playing for WA, we've got Adam Barnes leading, Peter Johnston second, Andrew McLean third, and Harry Hugh. So, and we'll give you a bit more detail of that shortly, folks. So, yeah, we're a little under the pump, guys and girls, changing things around every end. Hello, Philip. Great to see you. I like the call sign you chose, mate. Peruho, looks like. G'day, Philip. Philip was the legend that came on and was helping Matt with the live stream just before. What a champion fella. Just popped up with Mum and said, I just want to see what you do with this YouTubing. And I chatted with him for a bit and I thought, well, he might as well get first-hand experience. So we put the headset on him and away he went, just like he's done it 1,000 times before. So good on you, Philip. Glad you've worked out how to do things already. Thanks, Kathy. I've just seen your word there. It says banners, but I've already taken them down, but I've only just seen your reminder now. It's hectic, hectic, hectic. If this bowl reaches, it's going to be an absolute ripper. It's nearly got there. Yeah, 1.5 feet. So the New Zealand skip, young fella. We will get confirmation of all the names and so forth in a minute. Ah, well done, Philip. I like that that's your mum's username, mate. Mum should be in control of it because you're probably not quite 16 yet. I believe that's the way things are going these days with YouTube and social media and so forth. You did a fantastic job, mate, and I hope this afternoon you get to go back and you can watch with your brother too. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to bring up subtitles. You'll be able to bring up subtitles and you'll be able to tell your brother exactly what you did on the internet today. You've broken new ground. It was lovely meeting your family. This one's got a bit more heat on it. Looking to make a difference here. Bit of impact. He was real close. Let me just set out the throne, the luxury seating, which is a towel over cold hard seats. Philip's already got on and said g'day on the live chat, Matty. Philip, your mate from just before. So he's already got on the live chat now and said g'day. He's on top of it. He'll be a YouTube guru in no time, and like you said, I'll probably be out of a job before you know it.
Mate, look, our reach is everywhere, and it matters. Thank you for giving up your time particularly those who don't know, Timmy was not well last week. Man flu. We won't hold that against him, Kathy. But he said to me, Mandy, look, I might be in a bit of trouble. I might not be able to help you out. Well, what would I be doing if you weren't here?
You'd be in the toilet for an hour and the game would be finished.
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
Now, I only asked you to do two things, get the names and the clubs.
I tried to get the clubs, but the gentleman
look,
I
it is
asked,
very hard.
I asked the second,
If you do it up the other end, the Auslan lady helps out
Yep.
really well.
but the second had to hand it to the lead
Yes.
because he didn't know their names.
Yes. Oh, the same thing happened to
'Cause
me when I
he's
was getting the
actually
WA guys a moment
representing
ago.
New Zealand, but he's living in Perth.
Ah.
So they actually have only played together 2 days.
Yes. Yes. I know two blokes that met that way.
So he looked at me and just went, and the other guys are trying to communicate with him, but they couldn't get to him.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is the nature of
Yep.
what we're doing.
And we have people saying, "Oh, what's the disadvantage being deaf or hearing impaired
Oh my
for bowls?"
gosh.
Even just finding out the teammates' names. Trust me, folks.
I
we
tried to
have
find
we
out
have
what
no
club they
idea.
were from, but I just, anyway.
No, it's all right. You probably couldn't pronounce Waikikimukau anyway.
But, or Madonna can't sing. However, or Roger Binney. But
No, rubbish, Binny, isn't
Rubbish Benny, yes. However, at Club Charlestown for the Nationals, I had a person signing with me the whole time.
it? Yep.
So it actually helped because they all couldn't have their hearing aids in or cochlear
Yep.
implants. And so it made it easier. And then I also had a person signing on the coverage. It was incredible.
Oh, wow.
And she was standing behind me listening
Yeah.
and had a separate camera. And the camera, she was on the green behind me, like where you're standing, and the camera was facing her. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Here we're doing things a little bit, not on the cheap, we're just doing the best we can.
You and I, cheap and nasty? No, I won't hear of it. We have got some great volunteers here. I spoke to two young ladies. I think they're university graduates or close to, and they're probably doing social media marketing type roles or studies. So they're down here basically as a work experience type situation, but they're volunteering for a community group. We got Auslan
They're
people.
all volunteers here.
Yep,
for
we've got Auslan people here. We've got volunteers from the Maruchi Club Mooloolaba.
Deaf Sports Australia, there's volunteers. We've got Club Mooloolaba with some people getting paid, and I can tell you, your check's in the mail just quietly, sir, and we'll just go from there. And I sent it via...
I don't have a letterbox, mate.
I know
There's
that.
no letterbox on the side of the van. You put the check in the mail all you like. I'm not going to get it.
Oh, dear. Well, look, we've got lots of people talking, lots of people on the chat, which is really important. So welcome to all of you.
Oh, we've got Gillian's a new one in there. Good to see you, Gillian. Is Anne Murray from New Zealand playing? Would you believe, Gillian, you are 100% correct. It says two ladies in the New Zealand team that's playing at the moment. We're just a bit behind the 8 ball.
Well, it's a composite side.
Is this the one
I think it's the composite
with
side.
one Aussie in it or something?
Yes, and I think I went to Peter, and he says, I'm from Perth. So I actually went to the second. And so he then handed it to Christina from Team NZ, this Peter.
Oh, okay. So I'll run through the teams again, folks. Christine from New Zealand, we have Christine Ball leading. Peter Kozu, Kozuh, by the looks of it.
Yep.
As
And that's who I
second.
handed it to, and he said he's from Perth, and the other Peter's the second, who's from Coburn. So, so he's obviously come from New Zealand.
So we've got
to
two
play
Aussie,
for, yes.
two Aussie Peters playing. Yep. So they're
right.
making up numbers. Then you've got Anne Murray as third for New Zealand, and Adam Bailey. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it.
Well, did you see,
B-A-I.
Pete, what Peter's wearing?
LLIE.
I actually thought he was the New Zealander, and that's why he went, I don't know, but he couldn't tell me that because
Yeah.
he couldn't hear me.
Yep. You're up the end where the sign language gurus aren't. So. So, Gillian, I'm pretty sure you'll be seeing Anne Murray with a bowl in her hand in a matter of moments.
And I believe.
Thank
he's-
you, Gillian, for getting involved in the live chat. I hope you're full of banter.
Yeah, and let us know, because I can tell you we're here to provide a wonderful service to broadcast and brighten and enlighten everyone's horizons on the wonderful deaf community and hearing,
Here she
hard
is.
of hearing. There she goes.
So hopefully Gillian's still with us because it looks like she may have been commenting during the previous game. Kathy did answer Gillian, so hopefully she's... Let us know, Gillian, if you're still hanging around and you're still watching. The lady you're keen to watch is putting in a ripper bowl here. Second best.
So this is the third for
So
Team Western Australia. Andrew, is it McLean? McLean?
Yeah. It's the hard part when sometimes it's easier for them to write their own names on a bit of paper, but everybody's handwriting's different.
Yeah,
so
well, good
I
luck
can
read-
try
good
and
luck
write it
reading
myself.
mine.
Yep. Dr. Harris.
Oh. Incredible.
So the skipper for WA, Harry Hugh, just letting Andrew know that the shot bowl, the WA shot bowl, is jack high. I like we've got another young fella out here too. There's not too many under 30s, probably not too many under 40s or 50s out here playing. Of course, we have one for New Zealand, skipper for New Zealand, the young tall fella you can see on your screen, on the left-hand side of your screen, folks. Big lad. And, of course, we've got Prue from Victoria over on the other rink. But the rest of the bowlers here are of a mature age, Matthew.
They are. And so we've got the draw for the first 2 days of the Deaf Games Bowls program here at Mooloolaba Bowling Club or Club Mooloolaba, the National Fours. So we've got, this is the final round of 4. And then tomorrow we have round 5. And on round 5, we have Walker versus Dodds. We have Victoria versus the composite side. And in the second time slot, round 6, we have Queensland taking on another Queensland side. And in the final round, we have another New Zealand side taking on ACT. So
I think that might be the same New Zealand side, that one.
But
because there's
the
only
ACT,
2 Kiwi teams,
but
and one
ACT
of them
are
gets
getting
twice.
Getting a look.
Yep.
So we're really getting to showcase everyone.
Yep.
All right, now watch this little bit of camera work here, my friend.
As Matt was saying a moment ago, we've got the Victorian team playing tomorrow morning on the live stream rink. If you want to see the youngest ever Australian representative in deaf bowls, Prue will be playing in that game. Looking forward to her. So this is Adam Bailey. Just wondering whether I've heard Adam's name mentioned before. I wonder if he comes over for the Oz Open, because that surname, for some reason, rings bells for me. Harry now with his last bowl of the end. He plays at the, looks like Mooloolaba Club in WA.
Looks like a good operator.
We've got Adam and Andrew play for Lake Monga. Peter Johnson plays for Coburn and Harry for Mooloolaba. He's just going to pull up short with his last bowl. Kiwi's still holding one at least.
And we are 19 minutes into the 1.5 hour final round. I'm getting thirsty.
And only finishing the second end.
And I'm getting thirsty.
I just had a big glass of Milo.
Yeah. All right.
I have to make sure they replenish their shelves. Yeah, both the skips just...
But they missed their line because the bowls...
What's that? Sorry, it's one to WA.
Was it?
Yeah. So the hand signal I saw earlier... The hand signal I saw earlier was sort of what I would have expected meant that's the bowl you got to hit the shot, the jack high bowl.
But this is the interpretation and the challenges.
They know what it meant.
Yeah.
Yep. And that comes too. Look, I could play with you and I could play with 10 other blokes that have played the same amount of time as you. You're all going to use different signals for things anyway, so...
And they'll be all over it by the time they're ready and ready to go home after the 4s. But I'm assuming that I'm thinking that a lot of these plays we have got two full greens for the singles.
Okay.
On Wednesdays and Thursdays. So,
and if that's sectional and you need a marker, that's most of the players you've got here now because you're going to take 3.
And I strongly doubt that there'll be score updates just quietly because it's just me. Unless there's someone from the local area that wants to come and volunteer their time. I actually almost had young Philip here. I said, listen, I'll do all the scoring, and you can control everything.
You've only got to go to Dan Murphy's to talk. If you haven't worked that out, to talk me into staying.
Yeah, but the thing is, I said to young Philip, the youngster, the 11-year-old, he said, "Well, you can do everything. You've now had your education, and I'll sit back and relax." And he looked at me and just went,
Oh, he went pale, did he?
"You're kidding, aren't you? There's too much to do."
That'd be right, Philip. He'd get you to do all the work, wouldn't he, mate?
Absolutely. And once again, the cheque would be in the mail. I must admit, when I open my wallet, the moths don't come out. It's just the cobwebs. But it's okay. Yeah.
The moths have been smothered in cobwebs.
No, I'm not that tight. Trust me. I might not get a little bit loose like you do this evening, but
No, me. Adam Barnes bowling now from Lake Munga in WA. His first bowl was beautiful weight, and this one's going to just hang out wide like they all do.
it's not coming back if it's going to.
But if you look at it, he did add pace. The other day they were all saying, "Oh, there's something wrong. It won't come back." That bowl was going to go to the creek, as you can see in the background, or you won't be able to see it in the background, folks.
No.
There's a part of the river right behind us. I was saying the other day I've had windmills and sheep in the background while I'm live streaming. I've had scantily clad backpackers on beaches in the background while I'm live streaming, and today I've had boats and very fancy boats going past in the background.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
So different locations, different.
Can I introduce you to my little friend, Mr. Chalky? What a great set from the lead.
Elaine Taylor.
That was from game 3, my friend. We've got a different person, Christine Ball.
Oh,
See,
I'm looking at that bit of paper that you ripped out of my book.
I know, I ripped it. I'm so sorry. I should. When I ripped half of it, he looked at me and said, "What are you doing?"
The blood was draining from my head.
Oh my God! I thought you were going to knife me.
Tampering with my evidence.
I thought you were going to literally knife me, viewers.
No, it's only that I use
I
one side of the page for that and one side of the page for the for the others.
But every time he kept taking the names away to do the score update, I couldn't remember their names. I've got my own little folder, but we're going to do with you because
That's
at the
right,
moment.
mate. You'll come to terms with dementia. Don't worry about it.
It's okay.
I can't say that. You're obviously probably about half a year younger than me.
Not by much. All right, here we go. Now, this is Peter Johnston with a T, and he is from Coburn.
Love the way you pronounce
It's
Coburn.
the interesting spelling. All righty, he's sending his bowl on its way. And is it going to come back?
Should do.
All right. Let's have a look at this camera work. I've got the cameraman on the job. It's just gone through, you see.
You just did a commentator's curse on
I
a commentator.
know. Oh, no.
I never use that.
No. I'll watch you. I'll show you.
Yeah, I like that.
If it's going to come into a good shot, you know how they stream
but
in and stream out?
you can do it too.
But
getting better with that with time is hard, but
Yeah. Now, this is just to zoom in and out.
Oh, you must have done the advanced happy course.
I did. Now, you watch. I'll see if this works again.
But
Here he comes.
You need to bring it down to...
So, just a subtle.
Yep.
And then while I'm changing it, I go back to the optic on that so they don't see the camera's been moved.
Yep,
That's
same thing other way around.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We're all getting an education here, folks.
Oh, it's all part of it.
Okay, this one's not too wide. I'm liking the Oh, hang on. Matty Harris, get it. Oh, just unlucky, sir. Just unlucky. Who was that, Andrew?
And you know who tackled him? His own teammate.
Yeah, it was.
Andrew would be going...
That was Andrew McLean.
Why did my lead or second get in my road? Clear draw here for
Tis.
our third. Anne Murray. Let's have a good look at Anne.
I sincerely hope Gillian's still watching. This has got a lot of potential, Matt.
Just a bit runny.
It might be. I tell you what, it's in a dream spot. Because WA, as you've just probably seen by the skipper there, he's guiding Andrew on his backhand, and he won't mind if he's a little heavy. So that last bowl of Anne's is in prime real estate as far as being a catcher.
So who's Andrew? Now, he's going to stay on the backhand.
He's not as heavy with this one, I don't think.
I like
but
this.
His line is beautiful, just like last time. That is brilliant bowls, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
That's exactly what you want to see. So Anne's now got to change, follow him down, do the same thing.
And he deserves a Mr. Chalky.
He deserves more than a Mr. Chalky.
All right.
Anne's definitely wider and she's heavier, so that's not going to come back. I tell you what, Andrew needs to be very impressed with the way he just bowled the 2 ripper bowls and very consistent. His weight was great with both.
So at the moment,
Skipper's clapping him all the way.
The scoreboard is telling me that they are 4-0 up. So I don't think Western Australia got the shot. I believe it was a shot to New Zealand, and that was probably the case, and I've just pressed the wrong button.
This is the thing. People are coming up from the head after they measure and they're putting a finger up.
Yeah.
But I think what they're forgetting is they're just saying, oh, it's only 1.
But they're not saying
because
we're one down.
they're talking to another person who's hard of hearing. So they're saying it's 1.
Yep.
What they should be doing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
like point at yourself and put your one finger down.
So I was looking at the screen and you had called, it's 1 to Western Australia because we want the signal.
Well,
but now it's not. It's yes.
Yeah, well, Andrew's come up out of the. Yeah.
But Western Australia are playing first on the mat. So they must have got a shot. I believe they've made an error.
We'll wait and see what the scoreboard does.
You know what?
After
I'm
this
going to
end's
back
completed.
myself to know that we had the right score. I believe.
You haven't worked with me before. If you're going to back yourself to pick right, you've got to remember who you're working with, mate.
I'm
Have a look at this
myself.
from the Kiwis. Oh, there's a big wick coming. Oh, any touch on that blue bowl.
So Western Australia must have got 1 in the previous. We've got some more chat on the live screen. Be careful. We just got to make sure who's actually leading us to call out a proper name. I won't read that one out, but thank you, Mr. Bleasdale, for trying to...
I'm not sure who that is.
read out the name in your head. Someone being a little bit naughty on the coverage.
Yeah, good on you, Jack. Oh, have a look at this. Which bowl's being promoted here? He's going straight at the Jack. He's got the result. He's apologised to his opposition. It wasn't what he intended, but he's got away with it. So both the seconds are writing down scorecards. Let's see who goes to the scoreboard and what they say. So very good sportsmanship there from the young Kiwi. It's a common thing, folks. If you're quite lucky in the results you get based on, 4-1 to WA, mate. So we were right.
Is it? No, 4-1 to New Zealand.
Yep. No. Well, I reckon it's an NZ on the bottom of the scoreboard.
Are they?
I'll go and have a look.
Because at the moment we've got it the other way around. But that's okay. We'll soon find out. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, we do welcome humour on our commentary, but we do have to draw a line just a little bit. But thank you for your contribution. Much the same, those who have joined us on the live stream. Things I think are funny generally sometimes aren't for public viewing.
4-1 to WA.
Okay, so we can change that around. Thank you, Tim, for the confirmation. And that should be on 3 ends. And we're there. All righty.
Yeah, I think Jack Bleasdale was looking for Amanda hug and kiss. Doing the old name tricks.
Oh.
Muhammad has a big one.
Yeah, no, look,
Rubbish Binny.
Yeah, sometimes.
Cut his arm in half. Cut his arm in half and Sydney will have a scar.
Yes. When we start talking about
Tell us your real name, Jack. And we know who to have a laugh with.
Yeah.
We like the banter, mate. We're
We
just
don't-
not
we-
allowed to
we-
say certain things.
yep. Hence the reason I've deleted your message.
Oh, you deleted it, did you?
Oh, that was me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have even known how to do it.
No, I just
We like a bit of banter, Jack. We've just got to keep it. This is open age ratings and all that sort of stuff.
No. Jack found the level. You know, and look, he may have had a skinful, or he might just be good-natured. But he's got humour like you and
Could
me.
be somebody that we both know that's just trying to.
And you know what? You can create your own profile.
Oh, I
which is
like to know
hilarious.
someone who's got a good sense of humour, and I can see he's
there's
having a go at a good sense of humour.
100%.
But yeah, I don't want to get.
But it is your stream key, my friend.
And,
That's in the
I
memory.
don't want to get in trouble off YouTube. If I get in trouble off YouTube, I can't provide the service that we're trying to provide here to
Absolutely.
support bowls, deaf bowls. So,
Yeah. But that would be like
but
a price.
10 points for
that would
trying.
be like a price check at Woolworths.
oh yeah,
Has anyone seen? and if you don't know what we were referring to and you mixed it, the first person's name was Dixie. And the second one, well, you can only leave it to your imagination. Let's get back to the bowls. Or the balls, the bowls. Well, look, here we are. We have got, because we've got the scoreboard with New Zealand on top and the WA on the bottom. We're not sure of how they've come to us as far as who puts where on the score. So we just do our best and bring the information to you. All right. With an adjustment, I'm going to try and bring the camera down so we've got a little bit more. So you won't see the players on the mat. And when it struggles to focus, we're going to bring the players in. And if you have a little look, I like the humour. The Mr. Chalky, they've done a smiling face. Have a look at that. That is just cool. They've done the old Chalky smiley face. That's sensational. I love that. Well done. And it is currently 1 to New Zealand as we've got our thirds, as Tim's gone for a run to... camera really not liking us at the moment. Struggling with the time of day with the wind and also where it's trying to focus on the glare coming through. So we'll take the action back to this camera. Let's see if we get any love from this camera, and we're not going to. So this is the view of Anne. She's approaching this shot on the backhand. It will come into view. And she's probably got... No. Now, Western Australia can really execute a good bowl here. They have 4 seconds. If they were able to sit out that one bowl from New Zealand, they will be getting a multiple. And now we'll soon see the bowl come in to view from Andrew. He's clearly not going for that bowl and looking to... He doesn't want to move that in, and he's just missed it. But the New Zealand crew, or the composite team, need a bowl in the head. And if they don't, they're going to perhaps get caught out. And folks, you can see on the coverage that This is a big bowl here from Adam Bailey. Really needs to get another bowl in the head to make things a bit safe, because if that bowl comes out of New Zealand, they are 4 down. And if this keeps rolling out as it has, it's a fair effort. But let's see the type of shot that Harry Hugh sends down. I think he might. I don't know him personally, so he's looking like he's using draw weight just to try and cover that shot, but they've already got 4 seconds. He's close here, viewers. He needs a clear run, and he has. He needs to touch it, but guess what? And he's got the shot. Well done. Wow. Now, if the skipper, Adam Bailey, can get that bowl out of the head, they are holding 3. He has to remove this bowl. He's trying to communicate who's got what. If I was Adam, I would have come down the head. He's thinking about, yes, well done. He has to go down there and have a look. This is the hard part. He's got to try and work out if he can get that bowl out. Yeah. A little bit frustrated, the skipper. Let's have a look. We're going to see a bit of an on-shot here. And, of course, the camera's not playing fair at the moment. Let's see how he goes. He's playing with a bit of purpose. It's on its way. He needs the jack and the bowl, and wow. What a fortunate result. He's waving to apologise. That is 3. Yeah, we're going to have to change cameras, viewers. They're a little bit excitable. Can't really see what damage is being done. It is 1, 2, 3, perhaps 4 to Team New Zealand. We did try and speak to Andrew about where he would stand and the cameras, but he clearly didn't get the memo. And we're not going to be able to go to that camera up the other end. There's a couple of them that have done very well to keep out of the road, and others who are getting a little bit excited. Let's see this shot come in. Harry Hugh needs a clear run. He is 3 or 4 down. Massive bowl, and that is the bowl of the tournament so far. I can tell you Adam Bailey had a very fortunate result to pick up 3, maybe 4, and Harry Hugh has just done amazing. Just a soft drink of some sort. Coke Zero. Thank you. So we need to get someone who can sign to Andrew to get him out of the view of the camera, but it's okay. Western Australia, glasses, the 3rd. It's all good. These guys are fine, but good luck trying to tell him. You can if you want. Yeah. Yep. All right, viewers. Sorry, we're just trying to... Reece Newling. They're a composite team. I'm not too sure if you're referring to Adam Bailey, perhaps. Let me know how well you know Adam Reece. I'm suggesting that you might be talking to this young fella who's on the green, that he might have been celebrating a little bit largely. So let's see what you're referring to there. But I'm happy to embrace what you're asking. This is Adam Barnes. And Christine Ball with the second of her 2 attempts. And away she goes. And it was another shot to Team WA, and they've gone out to a 5-1 lead on 4. Timmy's just gone to do an around the grounds look. So thank you to Timmy. And this is a good look at Peter Johnston from Coburn. We'll let you know, hopefully, before we end the coverage of where the state of play. I don't believe I've got access to any of the point score at the moment. We have 2 sections of 7 teams, so there's 1 bye. And then after 6 rounds, we will have a straight-out final and for the bronze medal and a final for the silver and gold medals. This is Peter Kosu, and I believe Peter's from Perth and part of our composite New Zealand team. And Western Australia's leads and front end are just doing a slightly better job than Christine and Actually, okay, that's where I'm getting confused. There are yellow stickers there from both Peter Kazoo and Peter Johnston. So that's why I'm getting a little bit confused with that comment. So scrap that. It's both the seconds are playing with bowls that are of a dark sort of navy colour. And you see them when it comes down. When it comes to rest, you'll see that it's got a yellow sticker. And it would have been nice perhaps for Peter to remove those stickers. So those 4 bowls there have been sent down by the seconds. And they look like they are an identical set of bowls. Hence the reason why I have no idea who's holding shot there. And hence the reason why it's added to our confusion with the commentary. So sorry, viewers. Well, welcome, viewers, wherever you're watching from. We've got people from all over the world. We have people from the USA and particularly from Scotland and New Zealand and, of course, around the globe, but here in Australia. This is a good look at Anne Murray now playing third. So my apologies, viewers, at the halfway mark of this game, it makes it hard to actually see who's holding shot. I do know that the red bowl of Adam Barnes is holding shot, but I actually don't know who's got second now because we know the score is correct. It is 5-1 to Western Australia. Thank you, Gillian. All regarding using hand signals. It's extremely quiet here. We do have a number of bowlers bowling behind us. There is 16 rinks undercover here at Club Mooloolaba. What a beautiful club it is. This is Anne Murray trying to do her best to get another shot in there. However, because all of our players are not able to use their hearing devices, it's really hard for us to work out. Okay. So I believe Western Australia are holding 3. And all those bowls together on the left-hand side are part of the count. But there are 2 bowls in there that also have yellow discs from Peter Kazoo, representing the composite side of New Zealand. So let's just see what happens. We have tried to get an Auslan signer to get out to Andrew just to ask him to sort of relocate. He has tried to get off the centre line. But don't forget, viewers, a lot of our players, this is new to being on the TV rink, new to have their event live streamed, and it will become something that they'll get familiar with, because at YouTube Live Sports, we're here to stay to support the deaf community and the hard of hearing. They are a minority group. They don't get any funding at all. And we're really trying to change that. They've got some great ideas, and we want to help them get through, as I've said before in my numerous coverages with deaf bowls. They aren't in the Paralympics. You look at intellectual compared to physical, compared to those people who are blind. Deafness is a legitimate disability, I can tell you, from both Tim and myself working with them and the challenges they face. So they're looking to stand alone, and a lot of work have been done by Michael Barker, who's playing today, about representation and facilitation of trying to represent their community. This is young Adam Bailey. Missed the mark, but if he rumbles through there, anything's possible. Oh, he's got rid of one, maybe two. And I'm trying to work out, there is one out. There's two out. And there's three. And I think that's all. No, Mr. Chalky's coming out. A significant movement from Team WA. He's had a couple of looks. He's just trying to work out which one to measure, pop a tape on it. And he's drawn the number 3. So there you go. 3 to Western Australia. That takes the score to 8-1 on 5. And we look at the shot clock. We've just got under 43 minutes remaining. This is a good look at Adam Barnes. Well, we thought we'd have a good look, but we're struggling with this end with our side camera. Looking for correction on his last. He missed his line with his first, and it almost went out of bounds. This is better weight, better everything. Well done. What a great correction. That's what lawn bowls is all about, trying to chase that Mr. Chalky. And we had Barry Lester here on Friday talking about how he trains his teammates, and Stephen Fox, who's part of the Queensland Championships. They encourage them to draw through the jack as a lead rather than to it, because if you try and draw to it, you end up falling just a little bit short. And for New Zealand to get back into the mix, Christine Ball needs to really get that correction going to give her chance for the team. They are down 8-1, and that start doesn't help. And not being rude, just being honest, and not critical but constructive. And you can see with a score of 8-1, the pressure is off Western Australia. So it's easier for them to draw shots, as we see Peter Kuza doing his best effort. I can go to this camera to show you the option. If I do try and go to our camera that's seeing them on the mat, it is struggling to focus, so we will just bear with that at the moment. And when Christine ball misses, it's important for Paul to get another one close. Well, that one went in the ditch. So they are trying, but the front end of the composite New Zealand team need to get bowls in the head. All right, Western Australia's Peter Johnston looking for a correction on his last, and he's just taken a slightly higher line. So the consistency from our front end on our TV rink at the moment, just gone walkabout a little bit. They are all trying, and, you know, there's lots of dynamics at play. They're starting to get tired, and this is the 4th game of 4 today, and then they're ready to go again tomorrow, and they'll be sore. This is a better bowl. Looking for the art of correction. He just needed to send it. So there's a little bit of colour difference between those two, but there's not much. But you can see they're both holding the yellow discs, and I wouldn't be surprised to see if they're the same bowl. They can't, because they're on different opponents, so there has to be a subtle difference, and it's normally the motive, which we used to look at. So here we go. Adam McLean is coming through, and that is a really good shot. And that is 3 shots to Team WA at the moment. Anne Murray doing her best effort to try and give Adam Bailey a chance. And look, that's a positive bowl, but once again, just a little bit slippery. And that's also ended up in the ditch. So our bowlers this end from New Zealand just missing the mark a little bit. And they really need to make a difference, because there's just under 40 minutes remaining. And when you don't put the pressure on the scoreboard and then the pressure on the headed play, it's really hard for the momentum shift to happen. I hope you're enjoying the coverage on this wonderful Monday. And it is July 6th. We're already way through the first week of July. Can't believe it. And I'm 6 days through to being a 56-year-old. And how is she gone? And unfortunately, she's also made it a tad difficult for Adam, the youngster. Looking at what's in front of him. And how does he go? This is a good look at Harry Hugh. He's doing brilliant.
That jack measure was 5 mil in.
There he is. All right, Harry just got to beat that bowl to count again. And look, that has flopped out. I would imagine we've got a handful here at the moment. And really, Adam Bailey trying to cut this count down. He's good. He's got to draw within 2 metres to get to 3rd shot. Here he goes. Get down. He needs the trail. Pick it up. Sit it. Oh, wow. That was extremely close. But we gave him the trombone because it just missed. Let's have a look at how the skipper brings it in. The bowl is on its way. And that counts as well. We have got a significant count coming. Oh, imagine being in a Adam Bailey shoes right now. We could see a significant count. As I mentioned, we have got one member of the Team NZ using yellow stickers, so it makes it difficult to find out where it is.
Oh, no, we got a creeper on the green.
And we can't see where he is.
And he's got a touch there.
Just touched it, but unfortunately, it hasn't gone their way. So I would say that could be 3 with a possible measure for 5.
While we do that, Matt, I'll just let you know we have Maggie McKinney here, and she's an Auslan translator
You
who's
want to put
come down.
Maggie on the mic, so I can go for a.
If you want to.
That would be brilliant. Talk, Timmy.
All right, what's the score, mate?
I'll just find out.
He's just looking up how many.
How many?
Three WAs. So WA scores another 3 there. Takes their score up to 11. 11-1. So the New Zealand guys who did very well early on.
Around the grounds, eh? What? Welcome. Hey, Timmy, just while we're
Lovely
getting
first bowl there.
she's volunteered her time, but guess what she's got is wearing she's a New South Wales Rural Fiery as well. So
She's got New South Wales on her shirt. We love her. We love her.
she'd have to have something from the King or the Queen to recognise her service. I hope she's got some letters behind her name. I know you're with Deaf Sports, but I reckon she volunteers and gives up. So I'm sure she's going to be rather modest.
These guys are conning me into it, I can tell you.
Yes,
Guys,
it's a big welcome to
flattery will
Maggie.
get you everywhere, guys. Absolutely. A couple of corrections first. I am not a translator. I'm actually a student of Auslan.
Oh, okay.
From south of Sydney, Wollongong, in the Illawarra. So I'm going to do the fan thing and do a big shout out to my friends in the Blue Mountains and down in the Illawarra. Hi, guys. It's fantastic.
Well, you're now on YouTube Live Sports, so you're just as
Right.
famous as the fellow you were telling me that's up there. And you've got one of your assistants with you right here, Alison Walsh.
Alison?
She's done a great job as well.
Come on in.
I just thought, look, we do have to concentrate on the game, but whilst we're doing it, I'd love to hear directly from you guys the sort of role that you play in events like this. You've come an awful long way if you're from Wollongong. I know that neck of the woods. We'll just watch this WA bowl coming down now. And Matt's, he's walked away and hasn't changed the cameras for us. People will be screaming at me. Oh, that must be happy that's join the live stream now. So, if you want to, just give us a little rundown while we're commentating, and I will interrupt you every now and then if there's a ripper bowl come down.
That's
but
fine.
your role at the Australian Deaf Games.
Okay, so I'm a student of Auslan. I've been doing it for about 7 years. I volunteer as much as I can to every event because they're all fantastic. This is my second games. The other games was in Newcastle in 2024. I am not an interpreter or a translator. As I said, I'm a student, but this is just the best opportunity in the world to be involved in the deaf community, in deaf sports, and as well as that, just polish up all your skills, meet new people. It's all about connection. That's what it's all about to me. It's all about connecting with people. Laughing and joking, following their lives. They follow ours. They're curious.
It's so true, the things that you're saying, because as I think I said to you and your colleague earlier, I've only been here since Friday afternoon, and the exposure I've had to the deaf community and hearing impaired community, it's absolutely blown me away, the friendliness and so forth. So it's like you said, you're giving back, but you're getting such a reward in the heart with how good it feels to be helping those people.
Yep. No, from my perspective, it's incredibly rewarding. But it's just fun, you know. I mean, you just get out there and have fun with everybody. It's not like extraordinarily difficult or anything like that. It's just you're meeting people, you're joking, you're having a great time with them. They're having a great time in their sports. And Alison's here. No, Alison doesn't want to talk.
Alison's gone pretty quiet.
Alison's shy. Yeah. I'll tell.
That's okay, Alison. We'll tell everybody what a good job you're doing. Now, that's not my one. Now, we've just got a quick around the grounds while we're doing this. Matt's got his groovy 1970s music.
All right, around the grounds, here we go, viewers. Rink 9, Queensland 2, the ACT 5 on 6. Rink 10, Victoria 5, Western Australia 4 on 6. Rink 11, Queensland destroying the Victorians 13-4 on 6. Rink 13, we have an 8-all draw at the moment on Rink 9 between Victoria and New Zealand, and the game over on Rink 14, Queensland 3, go the New South Welshmen 4 on 6. That's from around the grounds.
Thanks, Matty, bringing a bit of razzle-dazzle to it. What do you think of his style?
I think he's got very nice style.
I think
he's
you're
the one-
looking at him
he
more
was-
than listening to him. You just decide he's a good-looking rooster.
He was flattering, mate. I've got to give it back. Like you said, it's all
He'll be
about
dropping
giving
in
it
to
back.
buy you some roses on his way back to Sydney.
All right. So what we're doing here is there's, as you know, there's so many sports going on all over the area, all over the Sunshine Coast, and there's approximately 100 volunteers, and we're volunteering for different sports on different days. Today, my friends, my flatmates, are at the volleyball and the basketball. I think I just met a person who's volunteered for the chess and then come over here, and now she's going back over to netball, I think. So our role here in Lawn Bowls is basically to just keep an eye out for everybody, do a little bit of interpreting, not official interpreting, but basically communication, and helping out you guys to communicate, and helping out the guys, the deaf guys, to get their message through clearly. If they need a drink of water, if they're looking for something, all those kind of things. Just dog body. That's what we are. We're the Lawn Bowls.
Dog body's
bodies.
not an appropriate title, because I think you guys are absolute geniuses. You're communicating with people like me that are in a rush and a hurry to meet the media commitments. You're also helping. There's been times, folks, where I've had to go up and ask these ladies, can you ask a player to just stand, change the position where he stands, asking people to spell out their surnames for us for scoreboards. Invaluable. Even the little bit that you've done for us compared to the total amount of work you've been putting in is absolutely invaluable. So thank you so much from so many people. I think it's awesome.
Well, just remember, it's a great pyramid as far as we're concerned, with not only the games organising committee, the board, the sponsors. It's just like a massive pyramid of people that all come together every 2 years to do this. And it's a massive amount of organisation for the people who mostly volunteer. I don't know that I think they're all volunteers. I think they're mostly all volunteers. So
there's been some ladies walking around today from Deaf Bowls Australia who are, I think they're uni students, and they're learning a little bit about the media and what's going on here. There's a lady just walking past again, completing more volunteers have turned up. These ladies are all jumping on buses around the Sunshine Coast, going to different venues.
That's right.
Asking people to fill out surveys so that they can understand the interest level and things that have occurred around the place.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic. You're making your debut on YouTube Live Sports now. So congratulations to you.
Oh, we're stars, Alison, we're stars.
Yeah, you and Alison.
God. Just as well the camera's not on, that's all I can say.
It's all right. See this thing here? This is where I've got control. I can spin that camera around on us right now if you'd like.
Well, in that case, it's Dapto in the Illawarra. It's not Wollongong, so sorry for that correction. But when I get back there, they're going to thrash me. I tell you, if I leave it at Wollongong, they'll thrash me.
If you've come all the way from the Illawarra region up here to volunteer your time, you deserve a bit of glory. And you all deserve a massive pat on the back. Do you know how many events for the Deaf Games? Is it 11 or 12 events?
Oh, now
Sports,
you've got us.
I should say.
We don't have official hats. Hang on. Google will let us know.
Google will tell us. I believe Bowls has the second largest amount of participants.
Well,
I think netball has the most amount of participants, probably because there's more per team, and there's probably 1 or 2 teams per state.
Well, then there's families. And
he's done it again. The skipper from New Zealand, he's done a fantastic job. Harry Hugh, not Harry Hugh, Adam Bailey. What a great bowl. And he's hit the jack. It's just stayed in. My apologies for talking over you. As we can see, folks, it's changed the head completely with the very last bowl there. There might be a decent sort of measure. Now we've got team players from both teams. One to New Zealand. So but that's another example of both thirds put their finger up saying they had one shot. And then he put it down and pointed at the other person.
Roaring the number.
Yes, they're doing all sorts of things. So,
Also tapping their head.
so it tells me a lot of these players haven't played with each other. So they may have all learnt different things. They can all lip read each other in different different levels. They're now having to learn what the hand signals mean from each other. So great to see New Zealand get another shot there. Were you involved in bowls at all before, Christine? Maggie, sorry? I've met too many people, can you tell?
No, that's okay.
I've met way too many.
I did a little bit of indoors bowls with my mum and dad. So,
Good.
then in the last games I did, I volunteered for the lawn bowls. It was one of the events I volunteered for. So, I know a little bit about it. I know it gets pretty intense. It's a very focused sport.
It
is.
is.
Very concentrated, focused sport.
It's-
So Madam Google over here has just written down here. There's
Madam Google shouldn't go untitled. Madam,
no. The Deaf Games Times Table has told us there's 12 sports and there's 3 demonstration sports.
12 sports and 3 demonstrations.
3 demonstration sports. And I think
Now, I
tonight's
heard you-
trivia night tonight. There's cruises, whale watching cruise. There's lots of events going on.
So people aren't just coming up playing the sport.
Well, the families come up too, so it's
Yes.
it's just a 100% all rounder event, where the whole family can get involved, and there's people that from volunteers come up from Victoria, and I actually just met a lady in there who's volunteered who doesn't sign at all, is not connected into the community, but she just loves to volunteer, so
Yep.
it brings out that spirit, and it's wonderful to all come together and meet each other.
And I'd challenge anybody to come down here and spend a bit of time either helping around the place, whether you're cooking the barbecue or helping people find places around the club, to not be feel so welcomed by a bunch of people from interstate that have just turned up. They don't know anybody around here either. They are such welcoming and friendly people.
Well, I've just got one complaint, Queensland. I didn't pack any jackets or coats because I thought I'm going to Queensland, so I don't need warm clothes. Well, hello, good morning. I got up and froze this morning. Fortunately, I had my RFS vest stashed away in the corner of my car somewhere, and we won't talk about my car. And I looked at it and I went, oh, RFS, thank you very much. So at least I can keep my body warm.
I moved from Sydney to Brisbane in 1986, still in high school. And I didn't wear a jumper to school for the first 12 months.
Shut up.
So it's only what you get used to.
God. Braggers. I don't know. Perfect. What is it? Beautiful one day, perfect the next?
Yes.
Come on, bring it on.
Yes, no, but I've lived the last 20 years in South Australia where you get 4 seasons in one game of bowls and then you get 4 seasons after bowls and then you get 4 seasons that night.
Yep. Yeah.
Very similar to Melbourne's weather.
No, it's lovely up here. Sunshine Coast is just beautiful. We've got a lovely flat down on the water out there, and it's just great. Beautiful place to be. All you lucky people around here. Yeah, so
Well, I'm
we've
a
got
little cheekier because I
what's that?
spend the summers in South Australia and the winters up here.
That makes sense.
Chase the sun.
Absolutely.
So you've enjoyed seeing a bit of bowls for something different too in between all the jobs you've been doing?
I'm basically just doing the bowls this time.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we're here for this. We're not here for what we want to do. But Sarah Jane, who's our volunteer coordinator, she's got a very busy phone that our phones ping every 3 or 4 seconds with little additional things that need to be organised. Maybe a volunteer doesn't turn up there and all goes to a wrong place. All the things that can go wrong. She picks up the baton and runs with it, and makes sure that everyone's fed and happy, and
That's really
all of the
good.
games are looked after.
Without a good coordinator, you probably wouldn't get volunteers, let alone good volunteers. So a good coordinator is worth their weight in gold.
Yeah, and it's organic.
Yep.
There's so many people involved. Yeah, quite.
Yep.
Well, my friend has just started talking, so whether she likes it or not, I'm giving her the microphone. There it is, it's yours. Oh, God, chicken. I'm just giving her the sign for chicken. Chicken.
So the banter is happening off the green as well as it is on the green by the sounds of that. I tried to get him on too. He
Paul,
chickened
yes,
out as
that's
well.
Our other volunteer, Paul.
Well, he was our guest commentator. This is our guest commentator's father. His son got on and did commentary. The dad's too chicken. Work that out.
Well, he didn't get it from you, did he, Paul?
Look, just on behalf of people like myself who have already made the most of the services that you provide, thank you so much. Whether you're the first aid person that's hanging around or you're the person that's cooked the lunch, without all the people that just put their hand up to help people, and they all feel a lot more rich after it. They might work hard for a couple of days and then have a rest for a day or whatever, but they all feel very rich in appreciation.
I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to be involved, not only just in the community on it throughout, my life and what I do on a daily basis, but to be able to come to events like this and just be immersed and involved and meet and connect is just the most fantastic experience that anyone can have. And learning Auslan, I've just got to add, it's good for your brain, it's good for your hands, and it's good for community and communication and connection. So thank you for the opportunity for me to ramble on here, because I'm gonna be the third chicken now.
That's all I plan to do is ramble on for the rest of the day. Is there anybody else you'd like to give a plug to that's put in to help get you to where you are here now, either in the past or your current role here? You can always come back. You can sign language me an answer to that later if you like, and I'll see if I can work it out.
I was going to say, how much time you got, every time you meet somebody and you start a conversation, it's different because everybody signs differently, just like everybody speaks differently.
That's the sort of thing people listening need to know. You can learn sign language from 2 or 3 people and you get 2 different... this lady over there telling me a moment ago, the players were interacting and they were saying telling somebody number 12... is very different in one state to the next.
That's how I started off today. They said 12 ends. They said, can you tell everybody that it's 12 ends? And, of course, I'm doing the New South Wales sign for 12.
There you go.
And then one person's looking at me and did the Queensland dialect sign and the Victoria as well. This one? Yeah, that's right. So there you go. But that's all part of our learning as well. Yeah. Yeah, deaf people love to. They encourage you, and they'd love to teach you how to sign, how to learn signs. And I encourage anybody. And look, if the young people out there, give it a go. Come and find out what this world is all about. It's a fantastic career choice as well. So
excellent.
And once you're in, honey, I tell you, you will not leave.
You will not leave.
It's a wonderful, beautiful thing.
So we'll be doing 8 hours now. Alison has just walked away, so we'll be doing another probably 8 or 9 hours of live streaming tomorrow. You know what we're going to do?
What?
We're going to sign her up tomorrow.
Okay.
So you decide when you tell her. And we'll get her on tomorrow, and she can give another perspective.
She's not in tomorrow, but she's in Wednesday, and I did hear her.
Maddie will be here Wednesday.
I just heard her say. She said she mouthed at me, and she said maybe Wednesday. So
okay,
we've got her.
Cool.
Oh.
What a bomb!
There's action on the lawn.
What a bowl! Thank you very, very much for coming on,
Tim.
Maggie. It's very much appreciated.
I'll be expecting those flowers. Thank you very much.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
No, I said it, but
Yes,
I
you
reckon he
did.
has to now.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys.
Well done, madam.
So good to get another person's perspective, people. We have got so many different good perspectives of people in the games that they're playing here. It's been fantastic.
All my life, so I'm not
There you go. She's not shy with the microphone.
Well done.
Is that yours, that one?
We'll have a reconnection, but just change a couple of cameras there, Timmy. I'm just going to do an around the grounds for the points table.
For the points table.
We have, and here we go.
We've got 16 minutes of this game to go, so get into that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 sections. 2 sections, 7 rounds of bowls with 1 bye. Here we go. In the other section that you're not watching today, currently it's the Queenslanders, Team Reid, with 2.5 wins, so they had a draw at plus 10. In second place, Jackson from Queensland with 2 wins plus 1. And then the Kiwi connection, Lavelle, New Zealand, they've had 1 win and a bye, and they're in third place. They're playing their the next game now. And in fourth place in that section. Higgins from Victoria with 1 win and -1. But, Timmy, you'd be interested to hear this. This TV rink match, both teams with 3 wins
Ooh.
plus 27
Ooh.
in 3 matches.
And they're playing now, and it's 12-2.
And
Oh,
it was
wow.
Team Hughes that is winning. But did you just see the bomb that was just played by Harry?
I caught a glimpse. I must admit, folks, when we get guests in, it is a little hard to focus on the game
but
as much.
like that, with the education, with people signing, totally foreign to us,
Yep.
it does get that way. But look, in the end, that's what we're doing this for. And I can tell you, but Hughes from WA and that is Harry Hughes, I reckon.
It's
instead of
Hughes.
Hugh. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, that's somebody else's handwriting.
When they actually, if they win this game, this should set them up for a spot in the final. However, they've got 3 more games tomorrow. Both teams haven't had a bye yet. So they've only got a chance to win 2 out of 3 games tomorrow.
So after the 3 games they played already today, these 2 are the top 2 teams?
Of this section.
Yes, true, of this section only.
But it is Team Queensland who are winning the other section. Team Reed with 2.5 wins, with Jackson, Queensland with 2 wins plus 1. But however, don't discount the Queenslanders in
Russell
this
Jackson
section.
that we had on this morning.
Yeah. Lynn from Queensland is 2 wins with -6. And in 4th place, it's a lot closer pool here. Team Dodds from Victoria are 1 win plus 4. So that's prior to this round being played.
That's a lot of numbers for a little brain like mine, you know.
I love it. So I'm going to let you keep going. I'm going to do another round the grounds.
Just
now
current
I've got
scoreboards?
now
That'd be
I've got now I've got the scores.
Yep.
The relevance now becomes even more important. And guess what? We'll get an Excel spreadsheet that your mate Kathy, who's getting paid big bucks, can make it into a nice little thing rather than me just taking a screenshot of it and going from there. So I'm just going to go and check the scores. But unreal.
Our good friend Jack that
Well, we've not even
teased us
talking
with that
about
name before. I like what he said there. It's not
he's
it's not
talking
really
about-
lawn bowls unless you're over the limit. That's what his old man used to say. Good on you, Jack.
Well, Jack's
I love
flying the flag for inappropriate drinking and
he's-
sexual innuendo with some of the names that are coming through. I know he fits right into your neighbourhood, doesn't he?
We
Hey?
attract all types. Have a look at this, Matty. Turn around quickly. It's a big chalky.
Boom. And listen, I made reference to the coverage while you were off doing whatever you were doing, that the front end needed to make a difference for this team composite of New Zealand, and they're trying.
Yep.
Hence the reason, score change. But now I know that they won. They're not used to being behind.
So both
this
the
is
New
very
Zealand
foreign.
teams are going very, very well at the moment.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Don't make promises or threats like that. It's a comical show, folks. We're having a lot of fun here. It may not be the polished professional or semi-professional way that we normally perform, but we are having a bit of fun, and we are basically spreading the love of bowls and also giving support to the deaf bowls community because they deserve it. I can only apologise for the rough around the edges nature sometimes that we come across as. Our heart's in the right place. We're just trying to help people out, and we're watching another great bowl here. That's just beautiful bowls. So New Zealand holding 2, maybe 3. Some good signing going on. Good guidance from the WA skipper, who does not want to let New Zealand back into this match with 11 minutes to go. It doesn't take too long. If they get a couple of fours, say for example, a couple of fours to New Zealand now, and then it's a 2-shot difference going into the last end. You've got to defend your lead as much as you'd have to keep on attacking. That one's just held out like a lot of people have found. You add that extra couple of metres. And Murray, who played some absolute ripper bowls earlier on. A little bit of work to do right now, just to keep the pressure on WA. Of course, we've been having a few laughs about the New South Wales and Queensland rivalry. There's plenty of other rivalries going on here, and she hasn't missed it all here. Anne's put another one in. It could well be 3. WA's conceding 3 at this stage, but the 10-minute warning goes. So I'm liking this. And nobody gives up. They keep on fighting on for as long as they can. So we've got quite a crowd down here. We've had a lot of mixed results today. Harry Hughes being guided by Andrew McLean. It does take a while to come back from that side, and yeah, without that weight, it's not going to quite get there. So when you're down, the old saying, when you're down, you've got to be up. Now, Adam Bailey, he's got the weight. Just not wanting to do any damage here. Push that in or draw. Oh, look, he's done it again. He's drawn another perler. Absolute ripper bolt. So, 4 to New Zealand. Yep. WA skipper. Oh, if they're quick, they might get 2 more. Out and around his own bowl. Have a look at this, folks. This is heading in the right direction. Even to cut back. Oh, off the maroon. Off the maroon. He's made a big, big difference there, and he's put it in a real difficult spot to remove it to. Yeah, that's one of those ones, folks, that you know the player didn't intend. You know the player didn't intend to be up there.
Oh, man.
In that way, but
That's...
you have to take it.
100%.
Whether you're the one delivering it or the one on the receiving end of a nasty little bit of
Look,
touch.
Yeah, he's not far away. He's just going to...
Oh, I tell you what, that's a brave effort from the young Kiwi. They've still got the one, New Zealand, but they really needed more than one there.
And that win will go to WA, but
the WA seconds just then gone. We were 5 down. Went
but
to
you know
1
what?
down.
The woulda, coulda, shouldas, and we had it. If you actually sit there and think about it, and stew over it, it makes everything. What about the other bowls you could have played?
Yep, that's right. And the same as if it happens on the last end, doesn't mean that there wasn't any lucky ones during the game earlier
Correct.
too.
So we have got an around the grounds, final around the grounds for the day, because we've only got 7 minutes to go. And look, we'll talk about all the thank yous a bit later on. But here we go. Rink 9, we have the ACT 7 over Queensland 5 on N8. Rink 10, we have Victoria 7 leading Western Australia 5. I'm not even going to worry about the ends because they're all irrelevant. Rink 11, Queensland 15 over Victoria 5, so should be a win there to Queensland. Rink 13, Victoria 7, New Zealand 4, and our final end, Queensland 7, winning over New South Wales 5. So there are still some matches within 1 or 2 shots with one end to play, Timmy.
Very good.
And that will impact our overall scoreboard after 4 rounds. And they'll go in, they'll have a bit of a nice meal tonight, hopefully, maybe not too late, unlike what you did on Friday night, and then go from there.
Don't tell stories.
Oh, I'm not...
What goes on tour? You weren't even here anyway.
Well, I was with you, but listen.
Trust me, if you think I've had a big night, it's probably because I played it down, didn't really tell you what we really got up to. I was hanging out with a couple of oldies, Dougie and Nicole, I think it was, from Goodna. There's a comment here too I noticed earlier from, looks like it's Reese. Good to see you've joined the live chat, Reese. The New Zealand team are looking rather hungover today. Were they celebrating a little early?
Well, that's why I mentioned if they knew young Adam Bailey, because it looked like they may have had that same flair.
What, you're blaming the young bloke for leading the old blokes astray, or the old bloke for taking the young guys out?
I think all of the above.
It's a team effort. If one of us is going to get in trouble, we all are.
Yeah, yeah. And just, I like to talk about different bowls association, but Bowls New South Wales have had their state championships at Dubbo in country New South Wales, and they've had all from their singles through to their fours, and so well done to all the state champions from reserve pennants to, senior men and women and the open men and women. So good luck to them. Dawn Heyman was a notable absentee. She had to forfeit her matches in the singles because she's over getting ready for Common Games.
Oh, okay, yep.
So she couldn't represent her region, which was St John's Park.
Yep.
And the lady she was supposed to play got through to the semi-final from Belrose, who'd never been through. But look, she had to win another couple of games. But when Dawn Heyman withdraws from your section, you're probably doing a couple of our fathers and hey men's to say, look, I'd rather play.
99.9% of people would say, well, if Dawn Heyman's not in my section, that's one game I probably would have lost. Not always lost, but probably would have.
Imagine the chance to play her.
Just like, oh yeah, exactly. It's like if you had to play Aaron Sheriff the last 4 years in the men's singles at the Australian Open, you got beaten because he doesn't lose. This year,
he got beaten.
He got beaten, so it can happen.
So, Tim, I wasn't at privy to that conversation you had with our volunteer from...
No, it was private. It was private. That's why we put it on YouTube, that conversation.
But from Death
Maggie was lovely, and her and Alison will be back on Wednesday. Alison, by Wednesday, may have built up the courage to join in the chat. She did say to Maggie, she said, I might have a go on Wednesday.
Did you find out what type of flowers Maggie likes that you're buying her tomorrow?
Lots.
Lots.
It's described as lots of flowers.
But are you surprised that I point out that she got a rural fiery...
She'll have to stop into your place on this. She's got to go to Wollongong, so she's got to stop into your place and pick them up on the way through.
But did you notice the rural fiery vest, all voluntary, it's a type of person that gives of service, huh?
Too right. Absolutely.
But it's in giving that you receive, because I know that what we're doing here, we're not going to pay off our mortgage. But it's not about us. It's
I'll be
about
lucky if I can pay for dinner.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
And that's being honest.
No, but that's if you're a member. You get a 10% discount.
Oh, yeah, well. And if I just settle for the wedges instead of the T-bone. Lucky it doesn't take much food to fill up my little tummy. So WA is one down going by Harry there.
At least we're saving money on accommodation, eh? We're both sleeping in our cars.
Oh, I was going to say, you need to be very clear. We're sleeping in our own separate cars. Let's make that clear, folks.
Kathy, very clear.
We're friends.
He's not coming in for snuggles, I can tell you that much.
I've got an electric blanket. I don't need you to snuggle up to.
And look, the confusing thing that I did mention in the coverage, that Peter, who's playing second in the composite New Zealand side, has got Western Australian stickers on his bowls. And they are almost identical to Peter Johnston from Western Australia. So when I look at here,
they're doing everything. Yeah, I can see them right there. They're doing everything to make it hard for us.
So one has a green colour around a ring, and one has a white colour around a ring.
Yes.
And you can't see that on the television. Look, they're all identical.
Yeah.
See, the first 4 bowls are from the leads.
Yeah.
This next 2 bowls are from the seconds, but they're both from different teams.
Yep.
So we kept going, New Zealand has shot.
Cruel reality.
Western Australian have shot. And I've even had to check, are the scores correct? Because people are watching going, hang on.
They're getting as confused as we are.
Western Australia have just got 8 shots.
Yes, it did. Well, remember
worse if they think they've got 9.
The start of this game, we thought we had the score
and we were
incorrect.
calling Harry Hughes Harry Hugh.
That's in their handwriting. That's what they wrote down for me.
But Hughes was on the draw, as in when I saw it on the point score. So sorry, Harry, for the correction.
His teammate thought he was Hugh.
Yes.
And he's probably read it from the scorecard.
Yes.
So we've got 1 minute to go, folks. So this will be the last end of this match and of all the matches. It's been a pleasure today, Matt. We've touched base with a lot of people and a lot of bowlers. There's a bit of handshaking going on. The skippers are already shaking hands with the players.
And don't forget
what a find! I want to meet this young New Zealand player. Let's see if we can.
Now, look, he may have a cochlear that goes in.
We've had some of the people with hearing impairments on the commentary. Some of them speak far better than you and I, and we've had others that are a little bit harder to understand. But
just so you're aware, if you're born deaf, you're not going to know how you sound through your ears. Unlike Michael Barker, who developed deafness throughout the course. Who developed a deafness, so he sounds like you and me.
Look, there's people that have been born deaf that I have spoken to, and they spoke absolutely beautiful. And there's people who, now who is it? Michael. Michael was a school teacher, 30 years, lost his hearing completely, so his speech is probably very similar to how it was.
Yeah.
I got to thank the big fellow in the white jacket.
Yeah, our young skipper was saying, "Get out of the road, get out of the road," from up that end.
Yep. These people are so aware of their surroundings, folks. They, from both ends of the green, they are letting each other know that the best view that we will get will be if nobody's standing on that centre line.
Adam's got a great technique and a youngster, so clearly he looks like he's an established bowler. And look at that.
From what I've seen of Adam Bailey, he would fit into the average Div 1 side around Australia, no problem at all.
100%.
He's got the swagger and he's got the ability,
but I tell
and he's got youth on his side.
Well, I'll tell you, but how good's Harry Hughes been?
Oh, too right.
He's
not taking anything away from the others.
But Harry has played 2 bomb events where they've had a couple of counts and he's come in, regardless of whether he's landed a bowl. But look at him trying again. He's in the area. He gets down and I can tell you, young Adam tried to tap Andrew on the shoulder. I say, hey, listen, we can't see the bowl if you jump in the road. And look, we have had no problems with that except for the last game.
Commentator's curse. Ever since you said it. Oh, not that one. Not that one. That one. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have had a ball. We have had a ball.
So, look,
4:30 local time, and we've finished the games for today. Hang around, folks. I can see that there's quite a few of you watching at the moment. Matty's going to give you a bit of an update, I think, here.
I'm actually going to try to do that. And if we have a look at the rinks for round 4, we had on rink 9 we had Lynn, who was in 3rd place in section A, taking on Ratford. So that should have been a win to the Queensland side. Now, the ACT team were winning with 9-7, and I can tell you that Queensland have just got over them. They've scored 4 shots to none.
On which rink?
On rink 9, right here. And for Linda to stay with the top 2...
Oh, they've come from way down. They were 4-1 down, yeah.
Yes,
and they've got up to 9-7 on... But they are in the last end now.
And then we've got 1 bowl to come from Team ACT. So watch this space. I don't know if you can drag the camera across.
I can, but you've got
I've got
crap in my
paperwork
way.
everywhere. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stand up because I've got to see what happens here. The final bowl of Team ACT, it comes down to this. They're either going to spoil Queensland team of Lynn, because if the Queenslanders can win this, which is I think the team of Foxy, they may end up in 2nd place in the section.
Ah, okay. Well, it's on its way down, folks. You can see it at the top of your screen.
No, they will
stay. It's a weighted bowl.
Okay.
Now, so let's see. Queensland's pulling 2 out, but they may be ACT bowls, I dare say.
No, I would say that's I recognise Foxy's bowl. Foxy's got that wonderful... Okay. So,
it is 2 to Queensland.
So that is a win to Queensland. That will still keep them in 3rd because the Bailey New Zealand-led team had a margin of 27 and 3 wins. But the Lynn team are now 3 wins with probably an even margin. So I do know that we are playing for gold and silver tomorrow after lunch with 1 more round. And...
So we got 2 more games. two more games tomorrow.
3 games tomorrow.
Yeah, two more games in the morning session. Then, folks, there's another link for the live stream for the afternoon. The afternoon will comprise of 1 more round game.
Yep.
And then grand finals. Grand finals will have first of the 2 pools, and second versus second.
Now, I'm just going to wreck your image. Let's have a look at the timing here.
You couldn't wreck my image.
Sorry, the timing. It's a 9 o'clock start, then round 6 is at 10:45. We then break from 12:15 to 1. I will make that change on the coverage, but that was different to what we were told originally. But we have got some classic matchups to see how we go. If we have a look at the other section...
Oh, it's just going to look at rink 10 at the moment. 7-all is the scoreboard it's showing us on rink 10. So it's currently 7-all between WA and Victoria on the scoreboard. They've just finished the last end.
Well, let's find out
And
where the
Victoria-
Victorian team
Well,
were.
Victoria has 1 bowl left.
So that could come down to anything as well. Is that on rink 10?
I got a funny feeling. That's Sue Higgins that has...
That's Team Higginsworth Ravlick.
Yes.
And Higgins is currently in 4th place. And believe it or not, the team from Western Australia who has the father and son tournament.
Oh, yes,
and
they are.
Kate-
The ones that were on the live stream
and
just before.
Kate, they were one of my tips
Yep.
to get through to the top 3. They aren't even in the top 4. Look, they may have had a bye, which I don't know if they get points for the bye.
I tell you what, Sue Higgins has just drawn a second. Brilliant bowls.
And we know
About
that
time. You
Sue-
hear the big cry, about
and now
time, about time.
Sue is with the hearing dog Benny,
Yes, yes.
and
She had a really good chat with us
she's
the
from
other day.
Streaky Bay, but playing for Victoria because
She
there's
is.
not enough South Australians playing, nor Tasmanians.
So that was rink 10.
Yes, which is
Victoria
the
and
combination.
WA. So that means Victoria got up over WA there.
Yes, so the Higgins team for Victoria are moving through. I want to actually find out where Reed played, and it looked like Reed had a bye. So Reed were 2.5. We'll try and find out from Jackson. Okay, what was the score on rink 14?
That's the one furthest away. Give me 2
Wow.
seconds, I'll find out for you.
And look, I believe it might have been a win to Western Australia. Queensland were on top. So viewers, we're trying to actually ascertain who's where. I can tell you that Hughes from Western Australia is 3 wins plus a margin of close to 30. Could be 36. So they are our current leaders in Section 2. And what was the result on that rink, on rink 14? Queensland were on the top and New South Wales were on the bottom.
I believe Queensland won 7-5 on rink 14.
Okay, that's
And
the
I believe the
interesting thing because
score, Victoria won 7-5 on rink 13 over New Zealand.
Okay, the thing of the rink 14, they may not have put their final end up.
That's right.
Because I was over
That's
there
right.
3 minutes before the bell went. So did New South Wales get 2 to draw?
Oh, did you have 7-5? You had
I had
7-5,
7-5
yes.
on
So the
9.
last end hasn't been put on.
So we can't actually speculate
Nope.
what's going on. So look, I'm going
No,
to
of
throw...
course we can speculate. We just can't provide facts.
So I'm having a look at the matchups here. If I look at Team Hughes, who have done very well, oh, wow. Their first game tomorrow,
I thought you said you can't speculate.
well, I can now. We have got another first, third tomorrow. It's not on the live stream, but they are on rink. They're on rink 13. So we've got
Okay.
a Lynn. We've got a Lynn. Wow.
So that's the surname is Lynn, folks.
So, and Hughes, who are our current leaders in that section. Wow. They're on rink 14. And then Hughes has a bye for round 6, and they play then a composite side called Dodds. So, look, it's there in section 1 for Hughes, Western Australian teams to lose. They're in a very good position. The other section is anyone's guess of who their opponents will be. There are 2 Queensland teams, a New Zealand team and a Victorian team currently in the mix. Where's New South Wales? Well,
There's only one New South Wales team competing in this.
so,
That's the one that we live streamed
and we
earlier
do
today.
know that Queensland do amazingly well as far as the deaf sports lawn bowls community.
Yep. They're becoming
They are-
leaps and bounds ahead. They had the
But how
President
good
of
are WA?
bowls, they had
Western
the-
Australia have 2 or 3 teams here. How good's that? So
Yep.
we've got to pick
and
up
that's-
our socks.
and that's
Victoria do well as
from
well.
a big distance. New South Wales needs to. How many New South Wales teams were playing at Charleston, where it was a lot less travel for the majority of them? That's
might have
the
been.
big thing that
There
a lot
might
of
have
people
been
are
a couple
saying.
more, but I'm not sure.
Yep. There's
And it was nationals. It wasn't just the disability, the deaf sports
that's true.
program.
Yep.
And for that team, there was also selection in the national team for the Worlds. It was a Worlds selection for 12 months' time.
So a national championships and the results quite often will make the decision. Yeah.
Correct. So we know that Foxy's in the Australian team for the 4s, where Michael Barker now may have forced his way into the singles following the result at the AO.
Well, I tell you what, the two boys from Victoria Point playing in that final there. Now, I haven't seen any other state singles finals, but I believe the selector from Bowls Queensland was here watching.
Yep.
There's an awful lot of information.
So
for
can we just bring up
selectors to be taking in?
Just see your business card. Can we bring that up? I know it's hard to see, but we've got the schedule of.
We can make it bigger.
Yep. We have got 2 games before lunch, 1 game afterwards, and then we've got the playoff for the gold medal and silver, and then the playoff for the bronze, which will be in that later time slot. And then I'll say farewell to you. But anyway, that's the schedule for the Australian Deaf Games. We are the only sport in the Deaf Games being live streamed, and well done to Timmy for giving up his time and myself. I'm really appreciative of all the volunteers that are here. It's great to be on the sunny coast, even though it's not that sunny. It's a little bit fresh. I can tell if we were in freaking South Australia, it might be a little bit fresh.
Yeah.
We got the live
Their
streaming.
maximum today will be what we're getting, freezing our butts off
But
tonight.
we're live streaming here from 9 o'clock tomorrow. For the singles, we start at 8:30, just because there's so many games that we need to get through. And look, from all the comments,
9
that we've
o'clock
got,
start tomorrow?
Yep. All the comments from today. Thank you for joining us. We've still got a number of people watching, thinking, what are they going to talk about next? Well, look. We are going to
They're
sign
the people
off.
that muted ages ago and they've forgotten their ironing or making dinner for the kids. Or no, thank you very much to everyone who's tuned in today. We've had a few new people. We've had Katie Stone. We've had young Philip. Fantastic effort.
Well done to the team from Club Mooloolaba. You can see there on the screen there, they're a big part of it. The people making lunches to the how about our umpire, Pete Dingle? I had a chat about Pete about his surname, but they would have had a bit of fun about that at school. And he's on in his way now. He goes, plenty of stories.
So thank you to people like Katie Stone, to young Philip who came and joined us on commentary,
How good was that?
to Maggie who joined us on commentary, to Philip's parents who brought him along, to Jack Teasdale, thank you for your banter, mate. Much appreciated. To Gillian, thanks for tuning in. Kathy Brooks, for all the work you've put in today, has been excellent. That's just the people on our side, let alone all the supporters that have been here helping everybody.
So, Timmy, you're looking at day 4 tomorrow for you. We had the Queensland singles, and we had the day 1 of the fours.
Yep.
You've had a bit of a learning curve.
Oh, it's just been amazing, mate.
Isn't it humbling?
I've met a lot of lovely people that may not remember me, but they have made a massive...
I'm very
impact
humbled
on me.
I'm so humbled by the generosity and their energy and their appreciation for trying to help them matter. And I know that you matter and I matter, but you're right. And I'm just so glad that you were blessed to actually be able to be here. I know you've still got the remnants of that man flu, so thankfully you were able to come through. And look, thanks for giving up your equipment and using all of that. And, we've done a bit of broadcasting together when we first met by chance at the Australian Open. For those who don't know, we were singles in the Australian Open 4 years ago, and Andrew Howie rang us. Yeah, Andrew Howie rang us and said, do you guys want to play in the pairs? And we said, okay. I don't even know this bloke from South Australia. He's from Streaky Bay, or wherever you were from.
Mount Gambier.
Where's that? And then we
a long way from Streaky Bay.
And they said, do you want to play in the fours? So we did, and we had a ball. And the next thing, Happy's reached out to me and said, Matty, I want to be able to put you on the stream. And then you reached out and,
here we are. You never know where life's going to take
Today's
you,
a
folks. I'm
history
just a
and
bloke who
tomorrow's
loves
a
my
mystery.
bowls, and here we are.
All right, viewers, well, look, we're going to love you and leave you. We're wrapping up early at 4:45.
I was up at 6. What are you talking about?
I'm going to go and try and find a shower, maybe brush my teeth. And thanks to Club Mooloolaba. Well done. Thank you to Bowlers Paradise. And look, if you're not doing anything tomorrow, come on down. We're going to have a number of plays that have never been seen again. If you're watching for Grandpa or your loved one, I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Remember to either type in Bowls Action or Deaf Bowls, and you'll bring up the different playlists that involve all of our streams, which are now there for the rest of the world to see. Congratulations on all the players. Timmy, great pleasure to you. Will you actually take that button off mute because we want to play our farewell music.
You just taught me another thing.
So I hope you have
I'm going to be an IT guru before you know
a
it.
terrific afternoon. Now, if you don't watch the coverage at all, go the Blues. Damn Maroons. They're probably going to beat us by 13 plus. And go the crew from Team ACT. They're on the live stream tomorrow.
We're all dancing.
Yee-hoo.
Catch you tomorrow, folks. Thanks for joining us. Much
Love your
appreciated.
work. Enjoy your night.
How long's this favourite song of yours go?
That's all, mate. and the thing about that song is YouTube. For creating. From the road, so I'm allowed to get away with it.
I have